And we're live.
Hello, everybody. I will go ahead and at the stream. I should have had that ready, man. Okay, we're good to go. Stream matches at Derfla Ball. At everybody. Sorry about this. 1 sec. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 11th Midwest Mash. Today, we are coming in. We are over almost to 3 months of the Midwest Mash. We are currently hosting the second largest Midwest Mash, only broken by our record that we set of last week of 26. What a brutal number to beat, but I think we can do it. Considering that I just posted this bracket this morning, this is amazing. I'm happy to see that we have everybody coming out and participating, even with the Webster yesterday. We have some big names coming out, and we are missing some regulars, so it's very impressive we hit 20 like this. Today, I will be joined by our ever-trusty streamer and co-commentator, Derfla.
Hello.
And everybody, please show some love, drop a follow or something. They've been hosting every week, and very much grateful for that. For today's bracket, we will be going all the way through best of 5. Make sure that you are reporting your scores on Start GG. We have already decided on who we will be streaming today. We have 2 new faces in Brian Kennedy and Vexel. That will be our streamed match for Winners Round 1. In Winners Round 2, we will be streaming Jembo and Finsta, and Derfla and the winner of their Winners Round 1 prior to them. And from winners quarterfinals onward and losers round 4 onward, all of that will be streamed. Because we have more people, we can't get everything in winners round 2. However, we do have some wiggle room here. If you are somebody who does not make it into that range and you want a particular match to be streamed so that it is included on the weekly VOD review that we do on Thursdays, at me in the Discord. Let me know. I will make sure you get on stream. We will include that in the VOD review. That's something that I want to make sure everybody knows about and is ready for. But to get us started, Derfla, will you please drop in the stream matches chat your room code? And yes. I will go ahead and draft up a message to get this started.
All right. Are you going to tag our competitors for stream match?
If you could tag them in that thing as well, I'm just going to go ahead and type out the general rules.
Do you know Brian Kennedy's Discord?
No, I do not. Is he not explicitly on there?
Yeah, I'm typing Brian, typing Kennedy. It's not coming up. Let's see. Can you check?
Check in check-ins and see if he's in there.
Okay, that's smart. That's smart. Let's see. So Fenavix, is Fenavix another entrant? I don't think so. It could be Fenavix. Nope. Wait. No, Fenavix is someone else. Okay. Finsta Alligator, perhaps. I will. There we go.
All right, and I will officially start this bracket. Go. I'm excited. This is a freaking huge bracket. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I can't find Brian Kennedy. It's not Alligator. I found that out.
Let's go.
Vexel's here.
Does anybody in chat on our Twitch know Brian Kennedy and would be able to send them a message?
Brian Kennedy is someone who goes to the locals me and Galanos are from, Bingus says.
That is not their tag if they used to go to our local. I promise. Alright, let me go ahead and join the room. Are they already in the room?
Vexel joined. Brian Kennedy has not. Bingus may know who to tag.
Bingus is typing. Bingus the GOAT. Actually, as a disclaimer to everybody in chat, after the bracket today, after grand finals, we are introducing a new section to the Midwest Mash. We will be having one masher of the week come up for an interview. We will be asking them a couple questions. We'll mostly be focusing on things like playstyle. We'll be talking about what they're working on improving and things of that sort. We'll also be asking questions about the scene, such as what rivalries they like or what matches they really enjoyed this week. This is going to be a way to get a little bit more community involvement, and hopefully we can have a good time doing it. I have sent a sign-up sheet in the Discord. It should be in the announcements channel. So if you are comfortable coming up here and getting on stream, getting asked a couple questions, you'll get a segment to talk about whatever you want. We can make that happen. Just make sure you sign up.
Oh, it's you that joined. I'm putting in the research. I'm clicking on their name on Start GG. Wow, this is Family Guy. Express Panda. There we go.
All right, and have you also messaged our No, that is Express Panda. You can't change your name like that. Oh my god. Are you serious? That was so. Oh, that was a layup, and I missed it. Also at Gibler or Jembo and Finsta, so that they know to wait.
There we go.
All right, we're good to go. Yeah, today we're missing a couple very familiar names, namely our resident champion Jeezy is missing. Yeah. Kill Switch, unfortunately, at a family member's birthday party. Congrats to them, but how dare they take you away from me? Django is off playing Final Fantasy XIV, the graveyard of all true Guilty Gear Strive players. But we're old reliable. We're here every week.
Yep. I don't got nothing on Sundays. Usually.
Hell yeah. Why I pick Sundays. Thank God.
Especially after like 6 o'clock. Okay. So we did tag Express Panda.
All right. Yeah. And if they do not show up, we will have Jembo come up and play their match with Finsta. Okay. And we can just do them whenever we hear from Express.
Is Brian Kennedy a flaker? I don't know. I don't know, Violet. We don't know what's up with Brian Kennedy. Galanos knows Brian Kennedy. Is Express Panda a flaker?
They can be late, so we're gonna go ahead and go to Jembo and Finsta.
All right.
We will hear back from Brian Kennedy if they're ready. And if they're not, we'll find another set to watch. It's okay. I'm sorry, Vexel, that you have to wait, but you can hang out in the chat or in the room, and you can vibe with us. If you want to watch the match with us, feel free. Right.
Okay, I've sent out the message to Jembo and Finsta, so they'll be arriving shortly. There they are. Venom and Johnny.
Interesting.
Oh no, okay. Back to Anji. Jembo joined on Venom, but swapped. Anji and Johnny. He's a freaking character, man. I hate them both.
Venom is actually a blast.
Venom's awesome.
I love Venom. But Anji, I've been really grinding the Anji matchup recently. I tend to run away. I'm so scared of this character.
Yeah.
So I've been working on holding my ground, being a brave man. But who cares? We have two brave soldiers risking their lives here right in front of us. Nagoriyuki versus Anji. How do you feel about this, Derfla? How do you feel about this matchup as a Nago main?
This matchup sucks. I didn't think he'd play Nago, honestly. I thought he was going to play Johnny. He came in on Johnny. This matchup is so annoying, though. As Nago, Anji just kind of gets to control the flow entirely. Like, you can't zone him out with your big normals because if he spins them, you will get whiff punished at full range. Like, it doesn't matter. And he has so much health that... I mean, you do a lot of damage, but he has like usually an extra interaction or two because of it. So it gets kind of tough, but it's definitely doable. And bite is really strong if you are going for a hard call out on spin because, you know, you just throw it. Although it's super risky as well.
Speaking of throws, we have a throw coming out on Jembo's end. Unfortunate whiff on that heavy slash, but still gets the corner pressure started. Good mash out.
Yeah, and all that corner carry, we're already all the way out the corner. Although... not a whole lot of blood to work with.
Yeah, that is going to be scary. Chooses to spin the burst and super jump in. Definitely scary. YRC does want to get their pressure going, but I believe they're dead.
Finsta goes for a cheeky Fukio forward bite, but Jembo was able to see it and backdash it.
Oh, Fukio gets called out on round start. That was a Fukio forward.
It was, yeah, he was going for something. I'm guessing he was probably calling out the spin round start, trying to go for Fukio throw.
Now, interestingly enough, we have seen 2 needles so far, and neither have been jumped. We're going to have to see if Finsta is familiar with that counterplay, knows how to fuzzy jump out of this. That is definitely the best and most consistent counterplay.
Yeah. Although, unfortunately, he is playing Nagoriyuki, so even if he does successfully fuzzy jump it or jump it, he gets minimal reward. But he does get a hit. He gets out of the pressure, and that's big.
Against Anji, that's all we can really hope.
Yeah. All right.
All right. First game going to Jembo. Resident Anji. I love watching Jembo play. He's just willing to go for charge Fujin into charge Fujin. I love that for him.
Yeah, no, he's playing the mind games for sure. It is very fun to watch.
I've also been noticing like 5P whiff on crouch into like tick throw setups.
Yeah, those are always so cool.
I get nailed by those, especially by Sin and Anji, so I like that we're seeing that from Jembo here.
It's
what
such
a backdash!
Oh, we're gonna... Whoa, okay. That was kind of close, though. I see what he was going for. He's trying to use the upper body invuln from DP to get a giant counter hit and make the butterfly go away, but unfortunately it does not come out quite quick enough for that situation.
Yeah, 6P might have been safer there, but if DP has upper body invul, then man, that was a smart option.
It does, but it takes a little longer to kick in than 6P.
Thank God.
Oh, we're going for a Blood Rage setup, but we drop it. Unfortunate. This will probably be the game here. Yep, game 2 goes to Jembo. That was quick.
So far, we've seen some good adaptation from Finsta here. We're gonna have to see if that needle counterplay works out, because so far we've seen that blue RC, and that is super meter intensive. It's a little worrying whenever you're relying on metered options to beat meterless choices that Anji can make.
Yes, absolutely. However, if you do get the BRC out properly, he dies. It's crazy what you can do to him after that. So I get why he's going for it, but absolutely, if he could find a better option in an instant JS or something, it may be helpful to him in the future in this matchup.
Oh, far slash, let's go.
Ooh, calling out a mash on a wake up with that. Wow.
Unfortunate.
That was such a late burst too, but Jembo was just holding fast, waiting and waiting to block it.
Yeah, right there, I think we would have hoped to see, you know, just willing to eat the hit, take the gamble, go into round 2 with your meter intact. I have such a habit of that as well, where I'm like, I can win. I can do it.
Yeah, this is my round. I got it. I have 75 tension. This is it. But yeah, it's definitely super risky to do something like that and not quite optimal. Wow, we were going through the wall again. This shouldn't kill? No, it might. Yeah, it does. Wow. All right. A quick 3-0 for Jembo. Wow. Jembo
ending it on a perfect.
That was impressive.
That was very impressive. Jembo is coming for you, Derfla. You better watch out.
Yeah, I'm a little worried, honestly. I don't know if my gambit will work out again.
We can only hope. So far, I have not seen anything from Express Panda we're going to go ahead and move on from that match. If Express Panda does not show up in another 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to DQ them and go ahead and get the next round running. Give them some time to get here for their loser side. Let me go ahead and update bracket.
All right, so where are we headed next then?
What looks interesting here? I'm going to assume everything is updated.
Yeah.
We can run.
I'm not quite sure what isn't going already.
Let's go ahead and run FrienemyStand or Babylon 3-0 Dukas. Let's run me versus Dukat.
Okay.
Babylon. Yeah.
Winners round 2. Got it.
All right. I'll at them.
Okay.
Babylon, you're up against me on stream. Perfect. And please be sure that we are, or make sure that since I don't know if we have. Wait 1 sec.
Oh, I see. Make sure you report it. Yes. That is true. Please be reporting your scores yourselves on StarGG if you can.
Yeah, I know that we have that score reporting chat, which was very, very helpful whenever we had Jared here policing it. But whenever it's just me and Derfla, we're trying to make sure stream is going nice. We're trying to make sure we have matches set up. We need you guys to be reporting your matches on StarGG. And that way we can keep things moving. Alrighty.
I saw a message from Jelly Pop. I don't think that she could be here this time. Oh, it's because the at everyone's okay.
Yeah,
that's what you sign up for during a tournament Discord.
Yeah, I should make, well, it'd be hard. It'd be really hard making a role for every single week.
Yeah, well, there are probably Discord bots and like integrations that take care of that. Like whenever somebody enters a tournament, it gives the role to them. Like there's probably a solution there, but
I'll have to look into that. I'm not too familiar with that outside of making a bot for my personal Discord to show frame data and stuff. But all right, talk to you in a bit.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Minecraft Steve, this Babylon. Okay, let me make sure I got everything right here. This is winners round 2. I got the capitalization. Okay, Bridget and Testament. Trans rights. We got a nice 2S round star already in the corner here for Galanos. That was quick. Yep, quick burst from Babylon. Makes sense, but unfortunately they're unable to find their way out the corner. Galanos spending that burst to keep the pressure up. Kara super. Hey, you can't say that, alright? Alright, we got the hard knockdown going. Actually, Galanos not choosing to do a safe jump or a setup or anything. That was interesting. I wonder if that was an accident. But Babylon's getting this Testament game plan started, pushing Galanos into the corner, but unfortunately that Roger super is going to take them out of the air. Another 2S here from Galanos, sending Babylon right into that same situation, however, without burst this time. That yo-yo catching on the return is so tricky to mess with. It's, I mean, oh wow, what a burst bait. But yeah, that yo-yo return, it stays out for such a weird amount of time, and the whole time Bridget can just be doing whatever over there, and you know that if you approach her, the yo-yo is going to mess with you. It is tough to work around. Ooh, okay. We got some tricky air movement here from Babylon, tripping up Galanos. But a quick roll into whatever follow-up that was. I don't know what it's called. And Galanos takes it as an anti-air. Going into game 2. We do see an adaptation here from Babylon, not wanting to get hit by that 2S on a round start a third time in a row, doing a backdash instead here. Galanos is able to box him back into the corner, though, just as easily. Hard knockdown through the wall. This is going to look tough with no reversal on deck and with that safe jump. All right, Babylon is getting a nice counter to kind of halt that Bridget pressure and break their way out the corner. Unfortunately, getting clipped there by Bridget 6P. Ooh, the back throw incident. Let's see it. All right, Stained State. Yeah, put the Grave Reaper on. Plus frame, Stained State. Loop that pressure. Test is so tricky because you never know when they're actually going to choose to put the Grave Reaper back on you. And if they hold it, then it's plus. But if they don't hold it, then they're still safe, but you can mash. It's a whole math equation when you're trying to get out of their pressure. All right, wow. We got some tricky movement from Galanos there. He just zoomed all the way back, zoomed all the way in. But he's getting zoned out now. Got the Stained State, got the Arbiter sign on deck, 1-6P, and we're getting a full combo for Babylon here. There it is. Yep. Oh, unfortunately, missing the 5K link. So we're going back to a no-state pressure situation. Galanos is able to YRC out and get his pressure started here, pushing Babylon into the corner. Keeping up that Testament pressure is quite a challenge. You want to have Stain on them over and over. Ideally, you just loop, get a nice hit in neutral, knock down Stain, make them work to get into neutral again. But Bridget just has such powerful buttons. Game 2 here to Galanos, up 2-0. It's just so tough to work around, and Arbiter Sign kind of feels useless in this matchup too. It's such a niche option, it feels like. Because Bridget's just so mobile. She can just run past it, she can roll past it, she can do the other roll. I don't know what you call it. Each of them. Her yo-yo, if you set it up behind Testament and they end up blocking it, then, I mean, it's just kind of over. Bridget gets in. And here we see that happening here. But we do see 50 tension on the board here for Babylon. Ooh, a fake teleport, but Galanos, his option covered at both sides, it seemed like. Or maybe he didn't react. All right. Here we are, potential final round situation. Galanos just with the lights pressure right here. 2P, 6K. Another fake TP from Babylon. They're really trying to trip Galanos up here. Hey, what is up with you people? I'm going to start banning people in the chat. You can't say that. All right, we're spending the PRC on offense here. Oh, teleport into the corner, but it works. Catches Galanos trying to mash. He thought it was a little too silly, but it's not. Babylon knows exactly what they're doing, but unfortunately that BRC is going to get that yo-yo on the board, and everything is getting started. It's kind of falling down the block on the YRC, but we got a burst to bring it back to neutral. Ooh, unfortunate drop for Galanos, or perhaps a reset that didn't work out. And a 2P out works out on those minus frames on rolling movement? No, that's the other one. What is that called? Kickstart My Heart. Kickstart My Heart. That's what I said. I said trans rights, and then... Anyways. Rock the Baby coming out. It's Galanos' favorite thing when he thinks that the set's almost over. He just starts throwing that in there. You haven't been paying attention to that the entire time, and then he just hits you with the command grab. And not only is it pretty powerful, I mean, it does a decent amount of damage, and it puts her in a good situation, but then you're thinking, man, I got hit by that reactor with command grab, and Galanos takes it 3-0.
All right, G's very fun. I'll go ahead and report that. In regards to some bracket issues, it appears that some people are having. I should have fixed everything. Everything should be 1st to 3. Make sure that you're reporting that accurately. If you cannot report it on StartGG, at me in the Discord. I'll go ahead and update it. But we should be good to go. Friendly reminder, play through your losers rounds. We'll be streaming losers round 4 onwards unless I am added for a specific match that you want to be streamed. But Derfla, I think it's your turn to have your match streamed.
All right. Who is it? Me and Fenavix. Let me get.
And on the note of a prior match, we are going to go ahead and give Vexel the win. We're going to go ahead and put Mr. Panda Express down into losers just because they are 20 minutes past. It's unfortunate, but sometimes it needs to happen. So, congrats, Vexel. Go and play your match against Nameless.
Alright. Oh, I should probably tag Fenavix. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Chdr says 200 instead of 3 instead of we played 3 anyway. I was asking about the first to 3 thing. Moon is saying that she had issues reporting it properly.
Who did?
But it looks like it's fine now. I don't know.
Yeah, I updated it right before I got into my match.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I saw
Yeah,
it
so
go earlier.
should all be fixed now. Everything was going 2-0, but you can manually input another round. So if you guys are in stream chat right now and you're on StartGG and you notice that it only is letting you do 2, you can click Add Game at the bottom while you're reporting, and that will let you add in that 3rd game. It shouldn't bar you from doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna go play my match.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, today we have Derfla versus Fenavix. Fenavix is a Sin that has come out to, I believe, 3 Midwest matches so far, if I'm not mistaken. Prominent Sin player. I first met them at Ralla Out. Of course, we have Derfla, resident streamer, St. Louis local. We'll have to see how this matchup is played out, given that we don't have a prominent Sin here. Fenavix starting spending all their stamina. We are looking at mid-blood from Derfla, no hard knockdown on the wall break. And gets caught. That burst attempts to bait it, but drops a potentially wall-breaking combo and is eating pressure because of that bait. You do hate to see it. Alright, we are looking at no stamina. Right now it's simply strike throw, and no DP comes out. Back by Derfla on about 3 of these round starts. Unfortunately, in this case, it does result in a blood pop. But that's something where maybe they're trying to play a little bit safer around Sin's /6P. Both very strong buttons. Oh, what a 6P. That thing hits deep. But Derfla's always ready. Locks low, does eat the grab. That is what we like to see. We eat grabs around here. Trying to steal turn back, get that meter back, but does not get all their hunger bar and doesn't even get the chance to spend it. The DP comes out from Derfla. Playing it safe on the pressure, goes for a heavy slash, but unfortunately Verifix in the air able to air dash over it. We're going to have to look at this corner pressure setup. Deals an air dash in, but a little bit too high. Uh-oh. Is that dead? Yes, it is. Holy crap, that's super dead. I'll never question you again. Meter situation looking pretty good for Derfla here. Obviously, we have low blood, a lot more bursts. Tried to go for the grab there, was at a questionable range with that JS, but gets counter hit. White Wild Assault will beat Elk Hunt. We love to see it, but the DP coming out, zipping back in, and the counter hit close slash will secure the wall break with meter. And that's death. Game 1 going to Fenavix. Alright, let's see this round start. We have seen a couple Fukio backs, but the walk back instead of the Fukio. I like that option a lot more, if I'm being honest. And the fuzzy jump does get caught by the heavy slash. Blocked, however. Oh, this is dead. But he's not in the know. He's not a knower. Oh. Okay, DP. Yep. You're dead. No, you're not. Not dead just yet. But now you are. That chip damage, no FD. Even if they would have blocked it, I believe they'd be dead. Alright, Fukia back Beyblade does get beat by the backdash down back. Now we're looking at Sin pressure. Spins all of their resources. We're looking at basic strike throw right now, which Derfla decides they're scared of and bursts out of. Counter hit on that DP recovery. Another one. Probably attempted to jump out of the corner. Interesting. Whoa. Alright, a little bit too eager on the burst, but the 6P on the far slash is a very good win. And Fenavix gets caught by the 2H running in. Can't believe they nerfed that. Back in the day, it used to hit half screen if you were just grounded crouching. Thank God they nerfed it, but still is a threat. Right. I agree with that burst there. We spent a lot of meter. Definitely scary here for Nago. But looking at this meter situation, strike throw is all that's on the table. Got to look out for that overhead, but there is nothing they can get off of it unless you tech grab and get counter hit. Alright, we are looking at a lot of blood here. Derfla trying to get some of it back by forcing these heavy buttons be blocked. And we will be seeing a wall break here. No, we won't. Alright, block on the overhead. Goes for the grab. Gets it. Safe jump in. BP coming out. Goes for the overhead. And the miss on the bite. Oh, you hate to see it. Okay, counter hit here. You'll see the combo. Fairly good. DP is a threat with those 3 bars. But the 2H will let Nago do whatever he wants. Super wall break. We'll have to see the mix coming in here. Possibly with this low blood, we could be looking at Fukio DP into high-low. Could force life on that. But the playing it safe against the DP is the clone. Alright, strike throw. Ever scary, especially against Sin. You really don't want to be fuzzy mashing, but we'll catch the Elphelt with a mash super. And that will be round. We're looking at a very even game here. A little bit higher blood. Of course, we still... Oh, I was about to say the meter was even, but Fenavix coming out on top here. Do have higher blood coming out, and it's stolen. Barring a counter hit like that, that was very good for Derfla, but now we're eating that corner pressure with low health. This is scary. Oh, how quickly things turn around. My God, the 3... That's 3 active frames, super delayed. That is insane. Derfla, 2 weeks now, has been screwed over by the most godly backdashes of all time. First by Shark, I guess, and now by Fenavix. Alright, we do have the Sin Strike throw coming out and the overhead hits, but no conversion. Backdash, 6 active frames is coming out, and the bite will secure on Oki. Blow slash, and no DP to get him out. No burst either. Another bite, and the overhead secures the round. Alright, reads the... Whoa! But a hard read on the jump back. Gets the hits, and takes him to the corner. Unfortunately, we were hoping for a wall break by now, but... Alright, we're looking at strike throw. Finally gets the backdash on that. And the falling JH will get caught by the 6P. This is a very good position for Derfla, though. I mean, look at these resources. You have stuff to play with, and there is no hunger meter on Sin's side. Sin is, normally, one of the scariest characters in the game. Right now, he's very fragile. Good 2S, securing a game for Derfla. Derfla fighting back. Alright, looking at this round start, we get the walk back into Fukio forward. Another jump back by Fenavix, obviously playing it safe against Nago's DP. Definitely scary to contest there. We're going to have to see if we have another hard call out by Derfla, and if Fenavix will be ready to adapt to that. The elk hunts. getting caught out in neutral by that 2S. Definitely something that Nago can kind of just sit there and spam. Very low end lag, very low. And the heavy slash secures the dash block. Alright, Beyblade. Swap sides. We're going to be seeing a wall break combo here. 6H to break, and that will be very good for Derfla's Bud. Probably looking at 2.5 right now, especially after that far slash hit. And that is dead. All right, that is 2-2, I believe.
That was 3-2.
Oh, 3-2. Holy crap. Hey, good run back, man.
Thank you. Dude, I always forget about Newson that he can just do whatever he wants. I kept seeing like the stamina bar and like it was empty, but I was like, yeah, Sin gets his stamina back pretty fast, and then he just didn't get it back. And I could have been mashing for like 50 years and I wasn't.
It's very odd how sometimes it comes back really quickly, sometimes it's low. I think he was very eager to spin that stamina, and while that's very, very strong, spending all 3 just leaves him as a neutered character. As much as I hate to say it, I never want to call Sin a neutered character, but... Good freaking games. If you could go ahead and put that, or I'll put you in. That was 3-2, you said?
Yes, it was 3-2 in my favor.
Perfect.
Moon is asking if she should play again, or if she should be advancing since Brian Kennedy isn't here, and I think that she should. Should I DQ Brian Kennedy for the losers round, or will we wait a little longer?
It's been 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Yeah, go ahead and DQ them.
Okay.
All right, that's a good call out. Thank you for adding us. We will make sure that you are progressing. Now, we have almost all of our winners rounds 2 done. We're going to be streaming every one of the quarterfinals. We are going to run down the list, starting with me and FrienemyStand. Then we'll play Derfla and Chdr. We'll play the winner of Nameless and Vexel versus Gibler, and then Dastardly and Jembo. And then we'll run all the way through winner's side, and hopefully losers round 4 will be ready to start by the time we're done.
All right. Sorry, what was that we were starting with again?
We're starting with me versus FrienemyStand.
Gotcha. This is winners round 3. Is that right?
This is winners round.
Oh, sorry, winners quarters. Quarterfinal. Winners quarters. All right, got it.
That was a good set. You had some good adaptations that set.
Yeah. That low, I don't know what that air move he is using is. That low one. Did you notice it?
Elk Hunt, I believe.
No, it was an air move. Like, it would be a jump, and then it was like a JH or a JS or something.
His... Wait, let me pull up Dust Loop.
Yeah. Hold on. Because usually my strat against Sin is to just kind of build up blood and then back up and use my big old normals to just keep him out. Because he has a pretty hard time beating that. But
yeah,
Fenavix was using the air move. JS. Was it JS?
JS is a downwards angled swipe. And then JH is the one that he was doing with his IADs that goes horizontal.
Yeah. It was the JH, and it hit super low. So if I was high blood and I hit the 6P, even though I hit it, I'm still like in a pretty bad situation because I can't cancel it because I have high blood. So I had to do a little less of the high blood zoning in neutral and keep it for more of a pressure corner trap situation.
All right, I'll talk to you in a minute.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Bridget and Potemkin. This is such a matchup because Bridget just dies sometimes, but also Potemkin doesn't. So if the Bridget player is going to win in Bridget versus Potemkin, we're going to be watching a really, really long game. as interaction on interaction on interaction is 1. But if Potemkin wins, it goes real quick. Because Bridget just dies. She's just gone. Ooh, that was a good Garuda spacing out the DP there. This is a crazy good start for FrienemyStand here. Ooh! But Galanos does call it that pop buster and gets the knockdown, gets the Bridget game plan started. But Potemkin does have... He has a really big 5P, and his 6P is a 6P. I don't know how he actually does it against Bridget, because I don't see this matchup too often, but I imagine those are pretty useful during her pressure. As well as, of course, an armored pop buster. Very silly, but that's what we live with. Yeah, but here we see wall break, wall break. This is just the Bridget way versus big bodies and high health characters. Alright, duel 2. Ooh, good whiff punish, or close to it, on the 5k there from FrienemyStand. Hitting an early 5H, knocking Bridget down at that, and getting pressure started would have been huge for him, but unfortunately, Galanos was able to find a way out. Ooh, a hammerfall in isn't going to work because Galanos reacts with that Roger super, which armor breaks because it hits so many freaking times. That super's so good. It's so plus. It just beats other projectiles. It breaks armor, as we saw. It's just a great super. And being a super, it doesn't cause tension penalty. I've been thinking about that a lot when I've been playing Venom. How supers don't cause tension penalty. And if you just super, you get, like... I mean, well, Garuda's a bad example because he doesn't build tension while it's out. But other supers, you super instead of RC, and it works great. You just get all your meter back. Wow. What was that? 2 hits? Successful from FrienemyStand, and Galanos is out of there. Alright, we got that BRC getting the yo-yo started. Almost a hammer fall out of the corner, but unfortunately the double hit from the returning yo-yo saved Galanos in that situation. Yeah, I mean, Bridget has low health. And Potemkin is Potemkin. He's a very, very funny character right now. Alright, we're going through the wall here. Loop the loop for extended damage. Ooh. That was a nice anti-air from Galanos. Able to... Heavenly Pop Buster comes out. FrienemyStand is going to be taking game 1. What a call. Oh, wait. I looked at the wrong health bar. My fault. FrienemyStand is not yet taking game 1. I thought Brit had no health. But FrienemyStand has the moral victory for sure. A call like that is always fun to see. Yeah, Galanos was on the right, so I got tripped up on the health bars there. Galanos in the future, I'm assuming he's going to be looking out very carefully for that, because that's such a good call out. I mean, when Bridget likes to hang out right there, she loves to jump up there and hold her yo-yo, her roll up there, and stall her momentum, and like throw the air yo-yo down to get it in a good spot. Like that spot where she's vulnerable to Heavenly Pop Buster is one of her favorite places to be. So Galanos for sure, after getting hit by one, is going to have to watch out for that. But these wall slump setups are just keeping FrienemyStand in the blender. That was kind of crazy. Ooh. Galanos going for... I'm not quite sure what that was supposed to counterplay, but a jump forward JP. It got called out by FrienemyStand with a reaction anti-air. Oh, FrienemyStand trying once again to hammerfall out of this corner, but even with the armor, Bridget just has so much multi-hit potential. She breaks armor pretty well. It's tough, but that hammerfall break armor change is so interesting. Yeah, Galanos is going to burst here, try and save this round, but he's on 1 hit after that slide head. If FrienemyStand just guesses right 1 time, this round is his. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, it looks like he's not going to be able to do it. The hero burst paid off for Galanos, taking game 2, bringing it up to 2-0. Duel 1. Hammerfall in once again, getting broken by that armor. We're going to need to see an adaptation for FrienemyStand here. His armor escape options are not really going to work against the way that Galanos is throwing out his multi-hits in neutral. gold burst from Galanos on that knockdown. Does not want to play with the Garuda. A valid decision. He's got 100 meter on the board now. Sends that Roger. And FrienemyStand just gets hit and through the wall. Yo-Yo on the board. Roger for plus frames. We're coming in. You can't do anything about that. She was far too plus. Another Roger on the jump in. Oh. A far slash into Wild Assault is going to end that round. I don't think he had to spend the burst there, honestly. I think he could have just done far slash. But it is probably a safer option because if the Wild Assault did not kill FrienemyStand, he could have followed it up with a more combo than just a far slash. Ooh, we see that. What is that? 2S or something into Pop Buster. Getting the corner pressure going. This should kill. Ooh, unfortunate drop from FrienemyStand, but Galanos is still stuck over there in the corner. He's breaking his way out with this yo-yo, but the hammer fall is able to counter it. Oh, unfortunate. FrienemyStand was trying to backdash a more committal option from Galanos, but he just threw out a 5P there and was able to whiff punish whatever FrienemyStand was doing. Counter hit. Excuse me. Wow, I would never block that in a million years. That was crazy. I couldn't even see Bridget behind Potemkin. He just showed up on the other side. that was cool. Ooh, Wild Assault. No burst on this combo. Oh, there was just one point where he could have bursted, but it was really tight. But that loop-to-loop is actually not going to kill here. FrienemyStand gets one more chance to gold burst out. All right. We got the Garuda on board. Galanos just has to retreat. Heavenly Pop Buster counter to the Roger Super. That's an incredible option. We're going to see a lot of damage. He's going to fall down. I wonder if he's going to go into Garuda here. No, it's all the way over there. Okay, not quite. But he still has to play around it. Having to jump out of the corner instead of being able to retreat. Unfortunately, that Roger dive is going to seal the deal for Galanos.
Oh my god.
Dude, you were getting hit by those Heavenly Pop Busters. It was.
I'm such a jumper. I see him.
Yeah, I was talking about it. Especially because the way you play Bridget, you love to be right there where you get hit by Heavenly Pop Buster. Like most of the time, it feels like you jump up there, throw a yo-yo. You jump up there when the yo-yo's out and like stall your air entry. You jump up there, do Roger Super, and all of those just gets hit.
I suck against Potemkin. I suck. Well, I gotta go feed my cats really quick. Can you please at Chdr? We'll all commentate you and Chdr fighting.
All right.
And we can move on from there.
Gotcha. I'll do that.
Perfect. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay, I forget who Chdr plays. Is it Soul? I think it's Soul. We'll see. Chdr, Shreddder, Chdr, Shredder, winners, quitters. There we go. Everything's displaying properly, right? Yes. Excellent.
Alrighty, I am back.
Welcome back.
Alright, so we have Derfla versus Chdr. Derfla, of course, no description needed. Chdr, a relative newcomer to our scene, showed up last week, kicked some butt, took a game off Jeezy, almost beat Shark, I guess. I gave them a little bit more respect on the seeding this time. So, we'll see some exciting matches from them. See whenever they show up. Right, Chdr does play Ram. That is.
Yeah. I said Soul earlier. I was wrong. I was thinking about the match between Chdr and Shark where we kept saying Chdr.
Oh.
Because Shark was playing Soul there. But yeah, Ram for sure.
The moment that they started saying he was listening to the stream, I was like, oh.
I don't want to do that.
Absolutely calling them CHDR for the rest of this.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, you have to at that point, right?
Yeah. It's called commitment to the bit, and people respect it. Wait. All right, and I do want a quick reminder, if we talk about Moon, I'm unaware if we had talked about them earlier. She, her pronouns. I was unaware of that last week. So, you guys refer to Moon, one of our resident Asuka players. Please be respectful of that.
True and facts.
We're still...
There we go. All right. I'm out of here.
All right, bye. And just like that, that's how quickly your friends leave you alone. Now I'm here, in silence, watching a freaking Nago vs. Ram match. The players are hype, but the characters... I'm just kidding. We have a good matchup here. We're going to be looking at some meter management and some sword management. Both characters have some things they have to juggle in their own rights. Both are giving up their monstrous pressure as they use it. Two, different colors of the same game plan. Obviously, Ramlethal trades a little bit of their mid-screen effectiveness for their corner effectiveness, but while Nago can access his anywhere, but Ramlethal also gets more reward off of theirs. I think a very important part of this matchup is going to be the round start. I'm not sure how much experience Derfla or Chdr has in this matchup. Likely a good amount, given how popular these characters are. And the DP will catch the jump back. What is that special called where she does the double swipes? Alright, gets the hit in the corner, secures the wall break, will break with 6H. Very good blood situation here for Derfla. Going to be able to spin the White Wild Assault to get in, forces another hit, and kills without needing to spend meter. Now, even with that White Wild Assault, Derfla is looking very strong here on the meter situation. And I don't know if you needed to go for that bite, but still, you're in pressure. You can afford to. This will be a wall break. And swords will be back since the walls are broken. Great burst situation for Derfla here. If they can survive the onslaught, then they can win. Have to watch out. DP is in play with 50 tension, but so is conversions. It's a question of, is Chdr willing to give up their conversion ability and their ability to break the wall? Or what a bait! They don't have to give up shit. Alright, we'll see the wall break come out and the super will secure the kill. 1-1. Let's take a look at this burst situation here. Almost perfectly even. Chdr a little bit on top, but ultimately that's not going to matter too much with Nago's higher life. 5k whiff in the face, but nothing to call it out. The JH, one of the best normals in the game, coming out to secure the jump in, and the cross-up will secure the hit. We'll see the wall break. No super here. We do have reversal on play with Derfla. 6-6 BRC opts to give up the defensive capabilities for that neutral round start win. Unfortunately, does not pay off, and the burst gets baited. Alright, we're looking at a Game 1 Ramlethal. We'll have to see if this momentum carries on. Nago, or Derfla rather, had a very strong couple of round starts. It was more in the middle whenever it started to fall apart. That's a very expensive round start. You don't like to see it, spinning half your burst for a block. Alright, the Battle of the Far Slashes coming out. Now, that is a good game plan for Ram, but 2H does kind of invalidate all of that. You really don't want to be hopping in front of Nago. He can just sit there, and he's perfectly happy to take a couple swipes at you. Alright, we are seeing Ram pressure, and the recently buffed overhead coming into play, securing the round. Gotta be on the lookout for that, especially at that range. Ramlethal doesn't really have any lows that they can threaten. They can dash up 2S or 2K, but 2S does lose a good amount of its effective range whenever they throw out that S sword. But we're already past it, who cares? We're looking at a super, will it hit? Oh, it will. We will not get the wall break, but we will get good damage. Alright, pretty low blood situation here. This is great first position for Derfla, even with their back in the corner. Tap Dust, they can afford to eat this if they want to, which it looks like they're deciding to. Now, this tension situation is going to be good for Chdr, but they're not gaining any extra burst. This is half of a positive bonus, as you would say. And Derfla secures the round. Unfortunately, that positive bonus not going to result in anything excessive this round for Chdr, given the burst situation on Derfla's end, but still a valiant attempt. Close Slash gets bursted. We're seeing a little bit of airplay come out. Chdr securing the hard knockdown, goes right into Rock Oki. Derfla saying they don't want any of that. And oh my god, far slash into far slash. You always expect a special cancel, you gotta respect it, and then they just steal their turn. It hurts. Alright, we will not see a wall break, unless we will. We will see a... Chdr obviously knows the combos. Unfortunately, that is one of the hardest combos, especially nowadays since they nerfed doing the dash cancel Rekka. You have to actually do some really hard links. Alright. A game going to Derfla. Taking some time. Failing to run it back. I wonder what happened. Buff Ram, Chdr, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. We don't want to hear it. Now, Derfla is on top of keeping their scores accurate. Thank you, Derfla. 1-1. Alright, coming into this, still some very strong round starts on Derfla's end. We are maybe going to see a couple more of those White Wild Assaults, hoping to catch an IAD back JS or something like this. But very expensive option, very hard to do. Whenever DP does kind of do the same job, but we're seeing that Tap Dust come out. Tries to bait the burst. And opts for an early super, just avoid the situation altogether. Get that positive bonus rolling, you don't really care about the extra damage, it's not going to kill anyway. Alright, block on the overhead. Spinning all the swords and the mash out on the rock is going to be very, very good for Derfla. Alright, now scary! Oh my god, that kills. Alrighty. If you guys want to know how to win with Nago, simply spam your specials and then press 2H. You too can win Evo. Alright, we are seeing the swords come out on corner. This is not where you want to be. And we get the very scary high-low mix. But Derfla, ever known for their patient defense, is willing to play that game. Alright, 6H for the guard crush. Does go for Roman cancel. And the DP comes out 6H to secure the round. Alright, Derfla coming in a really strong 2-1 here. Let's see if Chdr has the adaptation to work around these neutral skips that Derfla is finding, which I don't even know if I should be saying neutral skips here. Derfla has kind of lost the neutral and has managed to find some really critical mash outs, which is almost more impressive, especially against Ram. It is scary to do that. Alright, we got the hard knockdown. Looking like a repeat of last round. Spinning the swords. Going for the strike throw. Tap Dust. Coming out yet again. And it manages to jump into the corner. Does have a reversal as an option. And both swords are back. But the bite is going to make this even scarier. Hard knockdown. No reversal on Derfla's end. Only options here are going to be to get hit or sit there and block. Derfla decides to get hit, gets the wall broken, and does an immediate wild assault. Gotta watch out for the reversal, but the backdash RC is going to secure the round. Alright, now scary round start. Backdash on the close slash. Unfortunately, a little bit too meaty, makes you vulnerable to those backdashes. And Chdr steals the wall break off of Derfla's hard work. You love to see it. Oh my god, good little poke. That move is deceptively good. And the cross-up coming out yet again. Unfortunately, no pickup there, but we will be seeing the high-low. Whiffs the close slash meaty, but gets caught in the subsequent interaction. We're going to have to see, can we get a kill here? No kill. Definitely a scary situation for Derfla. You do not want to be playing around with that low of health. And the gold burst, despite being -3, Derfla decides to mash on it and gets blown up by Far Slash. There is a tendency by Naga players, you have such good heavy slash buttons and even slash buttons, to not do things like 6P, where against Ram, they have buttons that can box with you. It's really scary. In a situation like that, 6P might be a decent option to try to call out any long-range pokes, kind of force them to wait. And even with the nerf, they are pretty hard to whiff punish. Alright, we got the trade on the Far Slash and the Heavy Slash, I believe. 2H coming out, going to steal Chdr's burst, and the preemptive sword throw gets jumped over. We will be seeing a wall break here into super. Blood situation looking very, very strong for Derfla. Likely going to be able to force a 50-50 with the high-low specials. And the overhead here is very scary, because while it's unreactable and usually can't confirm, now it can. Opts to just go for the clone, try to bait out the DP, make it safe, and gets the 2S to hit. 2S gets called out by another 2S. We will see the wall break combo here, unless Derfla spins burst. Alright, 5k, 6k, 5k pressure, always scary, threatening that Fukio in, threatening a slash button. But Derfla coming out with this great 6p. And the backdash gets caught by the heavy slash. They're going to go for it again, but the DP reaches to your outstretched hand. And the DP into Beyblade secures the set for Derfla. Dang. Derfla, you are having close freaking sets today. What the hell?
Yeah. I'm real nervous.
Your hand, you shaking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Ramlethal is such a stupid character. But I got through it.
Got through it. We believe. We believe. Alright. It looks like Shark, I guess, and Chdr are back in losers round 3. They're gonna fight to even be streamed. Dastardly beat Shark, I guess.
Wait,
Goat.
Really? Let's go.
My goat. Dude, this guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. I didn't know where to put Dastardly. I knew they were good, but I didn't really know where to seed them. Alright. I have a deal to make with you, Derfla.
Alright, what's up?
I'm going to have you commentate the next match while I move my laundry into the dryer.
Okay.
And then I will be back to join you halfway through it.
I can get that done. What do you want me to run? Nameless and Gibler or Dastardly and Jembo?
Nameless and Gibler, then we'll do Dastardly and Jembo, and then we'll just run down the list in winners semifinals. Unfortunately, me and you are going to have to fight each other, so I will probably stay on and talk while we play, just so we have somebody talking.
Yeah, we should do that.
All right, cool.
Okay.
See you in a sec.
At Nameless, oops, that's 6-3. At Gibler. Okay. And then alright. Got it all set up now. Okay, Guard Crush 40. That's a good name. I'm gonna guess that's Gibler. Yeah. Alright, Slayer v A.B.A. He said he's playing A.B.A. now for this. I think. These characters were both such menaces. Yes, I hardly even know her. But, you know, Gibler's going to try his best to Slayer. Both these characters, when they were released, were such menaces, though. Like, everybody was freaking out. Because Slayer did so much damage. And he could just do anything off a 2H, like, with no repercussions. And A.B.A had that silly nonsense with her 4-frame mash and her -1 hop kick. But now, we're okay. They're okay. We're safe. Somebody's asking if they need to be on stream. Let me sort that out. Okay, there we go. Have I played Tekken Season 2? I have not. However, I've heard that it's very funny. I would do it, but all of my friends who play Tekken uninstalled. Because they don't want to, they like actually care about the game and its competitive integrity. Alright, we get the quick install here on the A.B.A. Gibler just trying to play his safe game all the way out here, see what he can do to stop her from coming in. But A.B.A is just such a menace in install. I mean, she's so fast. Her buttons are legitimately unbeatable by like almost everybody. Like, you just have to like run. That's what it feels like. You have to run or lock her down if you really can. Oh, that uninstall actually allowed Nameless to see that Gibler was doing the backdash move, but I don't know if he would have had any option not to block it. Here we go. We're getting the plus frames. We're getting the BRC. That instant JD. It's so like, I don't know if it's actually good, but it's definitely scary when it happens to you. I don't think it's overhead though. I'm pretty sure it's a mid. Alright, but here we are in the A.B.A pressure. We're just guessing the whole time. Burst out. Actually got A.B.A into the corner. That's a good call there, but unfortunately he's able to just break right back out. Ooh, close slash, reverse pile bunker. That's always tricky. I've played against so many Slayers, I don't get hit by it very much, but if you don't have that experience, the reverse pile bunker just catches you so off guard and you're just taking so much damage for fun. But Nameless was able to thug it out and take this first game. Alright, we are... Okay, I thought somebody was going to change character, but no, we're sticking to A.B.A and Slayer for this. Oh, the whip far slash and the counter at 5H, forcing a burst early from Nameless here. That quick confirm off of the JP, that was nice, getting into install. Nameless is playing his game here. Far slash, 5H. Forcing a burst here from Gibler. Gibler is actually able to lock Nameless down for just a moment, but not long enough to bring down that jealous rage meter. And it gets full replenished. Excellent resource management from Nameless. Ooh, we're going to see a far slash round start from Nameless. I wonder what that goes for on A.B.A, because far slash doesn't go that far and it's kind of slow. But I'm sure it's a call out for some Slayer option. Unfortunately, it was not 2H that it was a call out for. Nameless is paying the price. Alright. Ooh, we're not blocking that cross up. And a mash on wake up in an unsure situation. I honestly thought Slayer was minus there too, but he is not. He gets the meaty. Alright, we're trying to play some spacing trap games here on Slayer, but unfortunately, A.B.A's got some pretty big lights. Her 2K, her 5K, they go pretty far. But, oh wow, never mind. I was going to say, even with that throw, he's not able to get any Jealous Rage back, but that fast RC into key grab was actually kind of hype. Oh, RC on the hop kick, able to actually call out Slayer's backdash move, which I believe got significantly better with that new patch. I don't know much about it. I heard his backdash got better, but it still sucks or something. Nameless is taking game 2, up 2-0 here.
All right, 2-0 Nameless so far?
Yes, 2-0 Nameless.
All right, Nameless coming through with the A.B.A has been putting in tons of work with A.B.A in the last couple weeks.
He has. His resource management is so good.
Oh, very good. And his combos are clean.
Yeah, like everything he does, it feels like if he hits you once, it's just full Jealous Rage no matter what.
Yeah, it's like you get anti-aired with a 5P and you're getting
Yeah, I mean earlier he did a preemptive JP anti-air and like comboed it onto the ground and ended in key grab with the hard knockdown and the Jealous Rage. It was impressive.
And it's so hard to deal with. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean when I was in Jealous Rage, you just have to like pray. That's what it feels like, because you can't beat the buttons. She's too fast. It's not like you're gonna get her. You just have to run and hope. That's what it feels like, at least.
Right. I just play as lame as possible.
Yeah, for sure. And if you do get a hit, you have to make sure you're locking her down for forever. Ooh, yep. Counter hit pile bunker. Ooh. Well, that was a good 6P. And we're going to 100-meter super. This should kill.
Is that dead?
Peanut Butter Gamer on the screen. Boosh. There you go.
Gibler securing the kill. All it takes is one touch. You are never safe.
Absolutely not. Slayer is such a menace even after those nerfs. Oh, that was a nice K dandy out of the far slash. A.B.A. Getting the Slayer pressure started. Gibler trying to take this game quick. Whoa, looking for the burst bait though.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, so one misplaced burst bait and Gibler is in the corner versus Jealous Rage. A.B.A having to spend a burst of his own.
We say it every week. Eat the burst. Even more so than eating the throw. If you eat a burst, that's a win. That's a win. It might as well have got a combo.
I mean, it would have been the same exact situation, except Gibler would have had the burst.
Yep.
It would have been exactly the same. Ooh, the walk back Mappa Hunch, potentially trying to call out these far slashes that Nameless has been doing on round start. Ooh, that Hand of Doom. Gibler's been putting in a lot of work with it. It's been paying off pretty well. It hasn't come back to bite him very much at all.
Which, I mean, it's a pretty good move, especially with his backdash being buffed slightly.
Yeah, yeah, I was talking about that. Hand of Doom it's pretty formidable. I mean, really, for the most part, the only times that he's been getting caught with it is because Gibler's RCing and seeing that he's doing his reversal, which happens to everybody, so.
Yeah.
It's been going pretty well for him.
And it's funny Gibler taking a game. Good shit, Gibler.
Yeah.
It's actually used in corner optimals.
I've seen it, yeah, with the 5/8 counter hit, and then you just use Hand of Doom, and then you get so much damage because it has like no scaling on it.
Yeah, it's absurd.
Oh, looks like Gibler was trying to go into that guaranteed bite, but unfortunately dropped the combo. Had to spend burst to get his pressure back.
Yeah, and then no dash block there gets you caught out. We will see the Jealous Rage coming out, probably ending. Not with a key grab. Gonna go ahead and try to secure the round right here.
Nameless does have that reversal on deck. Oh, never mind, that YRC on deck.
Good.
Okay, seeing this uninstalled A.B.A pressure, still quite scary. When she's right up on you, it's a menace. It is a force to be reckoned with.
I was just talking to Gibler yesterday about being willing to just go for weird shit after close slash and far slash.
Yeah.
It's whenever I played against Clone, all they did was like close slash, far slash, and then they do the most whack ass shit I've ever seen. And I was
That's what Slayer does, and like you have to pay so much attention to counterplay it. And because all the nonsense he does it feels like different answers, you know?
Yeah.
If he's doing what's it called? Master's Hammer, you gotta either throw it or air throw it. But if he's doing it's late and you try to air throw, you're getting guard crush and it's actually plus. It's like there's all sorts of just whatever he can do.
Yeah, and the sad thing is, it always feels barely reactable. It's like, oh, if I played just a little bit better, I could have done it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in reality, you're guessing, man. You're just guessing.
Yeah, for sure. Even though you feel like the GOAT for actually reacting to it.
Oh, yeah. I used to think I reacted to the overhead and the low, and then I realized they're the same frame.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. It's not possible. You can react to this dandy step and hope he doesn't Powbunker. That's about it though.
Gibler.
Oh, the door super on reversal actually working out. Is this gonna kill? Not quite, not quite.
And the gold burst coming out, plus right here, but the far slash a little bit too slow, gets hit on the mash.
Nameless is able to take it 3-1. This character really just brings out his wife to gloat, doesn't he? He does. That's the dandiest thing he can do. He loves his wife.
Alright, here's how we're going to be running the next couple sets. We'll be doing Dastardly and Jembo. Then we will be doing, as requested, Chdr and Shark, I guess. And that was 3-1 Nameless?
3-1 Nameless, yes.
Okay. We'll at Dastardly and Jembo. Looks like you already did.
Yep.
Perfect. And friendly reminder, if we have any issues with connections during the matches, please at me before the set is over. We can run internet checks. Of course, there's only so much we can do. This is a free bracket. We're not going to be real hard asses. You can play on Wi-Fi. But if it's unplayable, we will take action. So please, let me know before the sets are over if you have internet issues.
All right, and here we go. The Elphelt coming out. I feel like we haven't seen an Elphelt in Midwest Smash like at all, have we?
No, not since Panda Express, who did not join or DQ'd today.
Yeah, so here we go. We're seeing a new character for the tournament. Elphelt and Anji kind of play the same. Is how I like to put it. These characters just put you in the blender for free. I can't really take either side here because they're the same.
I can because I hate spin. Let's go, Elphelt. All right, Anji taking the first round. You know how it goes in the movies. The bad guys always win at first.
Right. It gives you some tension there, so you can see the back and forth.
Yeah. So the heroes can come out on top in the end, and it feels earned.
Ooh. Unfortunate whiff throw there from Jembo. Dastardly isn't able to get a whole lot off of it, but he does get some minor pressure.
Yeah, and that delayed Nagiha catching a possible attempt to fuzzy block.
Oh, Dastardly actually jumping the shin there, but the butterfly caught him and kept him in the corner. Wow! That was probably supposed to be an air throw, but the JD still worked out really well for Jembo. On the what's it called? Bomb Chocolat.
Yeah. JD beating that out is actually very surprising.
Yeah, most characters just have to air throw or just jump it and like let her be over there.
All right, backdash out of the Bomb Chocolate Oki. Interesting.
What is it called? Pineberry. That's what it's supposed to be called. We don't gotta call it the real name. I just forgot.
No, we're gonna call it the real name.
All right, we'll say the full name every time. There it is again, catching the backdash on Jembo. But the wake up, marry a man. Elphelt's favorite activity.
All right, we got the fish in the corner. Hard knockdown. Butterfly comes out. Only gets a 2D to secure the hard knockdown again, but not too much reward, just resetting the neutral.
Yeah, we're seeing Jembo kind of cornered here. This is going to be real tricky. Because, oh, never mind. Oh, wow. What even happened? I thought Jembo had that.
You jump out, and she can cancel it on whiff. It does not matter.
Of course
not
she can.
Cancel it, just has no recovery.
Yeah, it has no recovery. So I guess Dastardly went into an air move right after and was able to actually catch the missed air throw attempt.
I believe that's her JD.
Yeah. But we're going to see a hard knockdown here from Jembo.
All right, no safe jump coming out, just decides to run up throw. Unfortunately gets backdash, and now we're eating the Rekka.
Ooh, deflect shield out. A pretty good option, sending Elphelt back to neutral, where I feel like Anji probably has a superior time with spin. I mean, she has kind of big buttons, but spin will just catch him. And that nonsense with the projectiles, Anji can just eat it. He has so much health.
Yeah. Right here, though, it's scary. What if you get caught during that startup of spin?
That is true. That is true. Because it's kind of hard to tell. It's hard to react to which projectile she used, and they travel at such different speeds. Dastardly is able to 6P.
Try to bait burst and gets hit because of it. I'm just gonna turn off the bracket.
We have seen it happen many a time.
Yeah.
Ooh. 5P on spin. Dastardly must have thought that he had a chance to do something there, but Anji was still just plus enough.
Yeah, and Anji plus enough here to get a wall break. What a combo.
Oh,
No,
unfortunate miss on the super input from Jembo.
Goes for needles after butterfly. Unfortunately, Elphelt managing to jump out and gets out of the corner.
All right, we're going to see that fusion pressure, but Dastardly able to just jump out because Jembo went for 2 charged fusions in a row, got a little greedy. The anti or Ko, though, it's going to have that guard crush. You know, it only does that when it's charged. It's crazy.
My God. Do not lose this, man. Come on, Jembo.
Oh, no. You're in the Elphelt grinder, too. This is so terrifying because you just have to guess. Oh, guess wrong. Sorry, bud. You're through the wall.
Over knockdown, though, we do have a very good tension situation on Jembo's side.
That is true. This PRC is able to just get that. Even though it traded, Jembo was able to eke that out. That was terrifying.
That's what you get for having top 5 health.
Yeah, that is Anji's Japanese guts coming through.
All right, going for the double overhead.
3 overheads. Dastardly's not blocking low for a second the rest of this set.
And we do a 4th.
Ooh, deflect shield out once again. Able to get Dastardly full screen where Jembo kind of wants him to be. Oh no! Bursted into the corner. Oh, but a 6P on that 2H. Yeah, it is the counterplay. You cannot 2H
that is
into
such a scary situation to get bursted into.
Yeah, for sure. That's terrifying. I mean, you think that it's all sweet sailing for you, and then you're in the corner versus Elphelt.
No. One moment you're like, oh, I won. Next moment,
locked
you're out
in.
of the bracket.
You got to get back. All right, we're seeing that slash button. It's going to get worn out by the end of the set.
I think Dig Dastardly meant to go for another one, but their button actually broke. All right, we got another overhead. Hopefully,
oh, the BRC
Dastardly will learn that blocking high requires standing.
It is so scary, though, to get hit by Nagoriyuki. He probably just doesn't want to get caught out on that mind game, you know? Like, you finally block low and they get you. It feels pretty bad.
And then they'll never go high again.
Exactly. That's the trick. Oh, wow. I really thought that that Rekka combo was going to work out.
Right,
getting hit by once again, another overhead. But he's able to just take the high. I mean, Rin doesn't give... It gives a reset, you know, but it's not like the Nagoriyuki reward where you're through the wall, you're on the ground, this positive bonus. So it is kind of working out for him, especially because Elphelt has that. She has so good escape potential from the corner with Pineberry.
Oh, yeah.
So
which move?
Bomb Bomb Chocolate, excuse me.
That's right. I was so confused what you were referring to.
Yeah, let me use the proper names to not confuse anybody. Keep it clear. We're going to see this wall break here, though. Positive bonus on the board for Dig Dastardly.
It's clear that Elphelt took that round with meter on the table as well.
100 bar, just able to throw out Bridal Express for free, and it worked out.
All right, 2-2. We've had a lot of Game 5 so far.
Yeah. Dastardly he's able to put up a good competition versus all these competitors who usually go really far in these brackets.
Yeah, Dastardly, obviously a strong player in their own right. I'm excited to see their A.B.A later. We have Nameless. If we have Nameless versus Dig Dastardly and we can see the Ditto,
that'd be hype.
So happy.
That would be hype. But right now we're seeing a big counter hit started from Jembo. He doesn't want to see it happen.
Jembo saying, get out of here.
All right, 50 meter though for Dastardly. We might see the BRC. No, we won't. But the YRC out after getting into a bad situation.
Here we do have the gun in the corner. Very scary, but the heavy slash will secure the kill.
I wonder what Jembo was pressing that got hit by that. Because I feel like he had to extend. Who knows?
Oh, 2P mash out on that. Does not secure.
Oh, the anti-air finally calling out that jump back gun that Dastardly's been using this whole set.
Oh, and gets the hit there as well. That was such a good use of Roman meter. It was a little bit greedy, but you need to be greedy in situations like these.
With the goal push from Jembo here, Dastardly, he might just want to die. Take the burst advantage from the next round.
Yeah, get rid of that positive bonus. Just say better luck next time.
Yeah. Oh, big spin on the 2H though, forcing a burst from Dastardly. Another spin on the JH. He's able to land before, but he takes that guard crush.
And he's plus there. Don't you ever think you can mash after that.
No, you almost never can. You got to be using like Soul JH or like a Meaty Garuda or something before you can actually do anything. Ooh, cross up on the Bomb Chocolat, putting Jembo in the corner here. Actually baiting a reversal, but Jembo's able to BRC out. Spin on the wire C, forcing a guard crush of his own.
Oh! Shield wants to get out of there and jumps in. Right now, we're... Spooky hears it.
The
Holy
charge
shit.
Fusion. Wow, what a close match. That was exciting.
It was exciting. That was a nail-biter of a last round.
For real. All right. Moving forward, who are we going to see? We're seeing Shark and Chdr.
Yeah, go ahead and at them. Now, we finally have had somebody take up our offer on streaming a pre-top 8 match from loser side. Now, this is one where I am surprised this is not in top 8. This is a brutal matchup to enter top 8.
For real. I mean, when we watched this last week, it was one of the closest sets we've ever seen, I feel like.
Yeah, and we're going to see it again.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I hope they put on another show for us.
Yeah, we're just going to farm these guys for content. All right, what was that? 3-2, perfect, Jembo's favor. After this, we will be playing winners semifinals all the way through. We will hold off on winners finals until we get through losers round 4 and losers quarterfinals. We'll play winners finals, and then we'll play losers semis onwards. That is the show for the rest of the night. Let's go ahead and get these two players rolling. After this bracket's over, friendly reminder, stick around. We will be doing an interview of one of our consistent players. That would be Requiem coming out. We're going to ask them some questions about their playstyle, what they're working on improving, their thoughts on the scene, some of their thoughts on matches from tonight. We just want to get a little bit of interaction with the community. So if you guys want to be in that position where you give your thoughts on things, you know, talk a little bit about your philosophy about the game, sign up on the Discord.
I think it's actually Bingus that we're interviewing, I thought.
Bingus said that they were not today. I was going to go with Bingus, and then they opted out. So Requiem, I added them, and they said they were okay with it.
Gotcha, all right.
Mankind knew that they could. Duel 1.
All right.
Right, we get the round start Tiger Knee special, hoping to secure a hard knockdown on a far slash, but Soul, or Shark, I guess, deciding to play it safer.
Ooh, the DP out after the unfortunate rock didn't meaty.
Yeah, did not want to play that game, just wanted to get out.
Chdr just playing this air game that Ramlethal really does excel at. Just jumping around doing JH, doing whatever that move is called with the 2 swords where it covers the whole screen.
We need to learn. I'm looking it up. I need to. I've just been describing it all night, and it's so unwieldy.
You were saying it earlier too. That's funny. Ooh, both players looking for a whiff punish, it seems like here. Yeah, but that's not like, we don't know what it's called. It has a name.
We're going to call it Ordono. It's Aggressa Ordono.
Aggressa Ordono. Ordono or Ordona?
Ordono.
Ordono, alright.
Yeah.
Rhymes with Dara.
Alright. Hopefully we can actually remember that. The backdash coming out on the throw bait secures it. Not going to have enough for super on the wall break, but positive bonus is more than worth it here, especially with that burst situation.
Shark just DPing out of that BRC. Working out for him.
Every time. This man's addicted.
He loves the Dragon Punch button. He's so good at it, too. It feels like right when you think he's going to do it, he's just throwing now. Like, and you get thrown a wake up because you're trying to fade it.
It's given me a really bad habit of trying to backdash it, and then he just far slashes me.
Uh-huh.
Alright, 6P comes out. No conversion after the Bandit Revolver. but does get the counter hit to steal the burst. Scary situation here for Chdr. Do not want to get hit, but you will by the absolutely unreactable tap dust.
Unreactable indeed, no matter what GZ tries to tell you.
He's a liar and a cheat, and we don't listen to liars and cheats.
Shark, though, able to win out that second round start and take game 1.
A very strong showing from Shark here, saying, I know what happened last time. We're not doing that again. He's not here to play a game. Maybe a video game, but it's just a video to him.
What does that mean?
God, it means nothing. I'm just saying shit, dude. Don't ever take what I say seriously.
It's just a video for him. Dude, when you can cancel into that move now, that big old overhead from Ram. You did not used to be able to do that. I got hit by it in our set. I thought there was like I got reset or something. I was like, I can't believe this. And I looked at the combo counter and it said 5. I was like, oh, that's right.
Yeah, and it no longer does guard crush, I believe. It used to do guard crush.
Yeah, because you had to just throw it out in neutral or like out of nowhere because you couldn't cancel into it and it was just so much startup. Definitely sees a lot more utility now.
It was such a noob killer. Whenever I was learning, I would get nailed by that move on round start. It's like, oh, this hurts.
Yeah, I mean it was huge, right, on counter hit. Probably still is.
All right, Shark, I guess fighting back. Unfortunate burst situation, but does have positive bonus here that will build them up. Hopefully they can secure this round without losing it.
Going for a wild throw reset, but Chdr loving the backdash, able to actually stop it out and put us back in neutral. No burst here, very intelligent.
I agree with no burst there. I think that's a very good and self-disciplined move. Or rather, lack of move. Alright, securing an early wall break, just spinning half that burst, knows he's going to get it back.
Alright, we're seeing those Vortex combos, that Fafnir, but unfortunately missing the clean hit, letting Chdr out of this situation. We're back to neutral. So scary to play against Ramlethal. That was a crazy 6P though, on the... What did you say it was called?
Orbato.
Orbato.
That is a nuts 6P, especially because it's almost entirely disjointed.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it clashed, but he was able to actually cancel it into Bandit Revolver, and it worked out. Shark bringing this up to 2-0. He does not want to see a close game like we do.
Yeah, I mean,
these games all have been, but I want to see 5 of them.
Yeah. Let's go, Chdr. I believe Chdr's going to start throwing up at JH, and it's going to start working. Just like that. That's what I want to see.
Dude, these JHs, Chdr just keeps doing it. It's so hard to stop. It's so disjointed, and it's so, like, it gets so much reward for Ramlethal when you actually get it.
Bridget 2H.
It beats Bridget's 2H? That's ridiculous.
Bridget's 2H, and at best it trades.
I was able to catch it out earlier with my Nago 2H, but only because I was in Blood Rage and I had the maximum range and she was all the way up there.
It's disgusting. Oh, we're going for the throw bait here. Does catch the backdash, but no throw for the counter hit. Really looking to secure a hit here, and the explosion with the guard crush and the chip damage will do it. All right, Chdr looking to give us a good set here. Back in the corner pressure, you love to see it.
Yep, here we go with that cheap 50-50, the Ramlethal special, and it's working out. Half of Soul Badguy's damage has been depleted.
Oh, scary
Mortal Botto out of the Gunflame. Maybe Shark will have to start thinking about where he throws that.
Urabato. God, those are too similar.
Mortabato and Orb. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But they're both equally as powerful, it feels like, so it's alright.
Honestly, I should give Urabato more respect because of how much they use it. I need to learn its name.
Yeah.
Just out of respect for how good of a move it is.
It is such a terrifying thing to see. I mean, she's all the way over there, but suddenly the entire screen is a danger zone.
That's like, oh, you're approaching? You're a hard knockdown.
But another 6P on it from Shark. He's able to navigate that really well.
You want to know the secret tech against Ramlethal?
What's that?
If they do sword throw in the corner or anywhere, and it's the S sword throw that goes straight, you can 6P through it. So
you can 6P through it. I was doing that. I was playing against the Ramlethal on Venom the other day. I just 6P'd it and then did like 2 ball sets because the Ram was expecting 1,000,000 plus frames.
Yeah.
It was
2 ball sets after that? That's nuts.
It was in neutral. It was in neutral. It wasn't in the corner. But
I was like,
does.
You really just stood there as they ran up to 2KU?
Yeah, I mean they did like run up and then backdash because they realized it didn't hit and they were terrified and then they were eating ball pressure.
All right, Chdr coming out here, securing a game, taking this to game 4. Will we see a game 5? We can only hope.
We can only hope. All right, let's see it. Round start. Oh my gosh, these. Okay, what is going on?
Hey, this is optimal. Do not.
This is true. This is what Guilty Gear boils down to. Once you finally get to the top level, this is what neutral looks like.
Yes, it does. Unironically, I was facing SQ, and it was literally just super jump JH. I was just crying.
I mean, it's what are you supposed to do? You have to go up there with her and like get out of the way somehow. I don't know what you're supposed to do.
All right.
You have to be in Blood Rage and 2H it, I guess.
Now, Chdr securing round 1 and having a burst advantage here. Oh my god. Hard knockdown. Cry about it.
Ooh, far slash, rock. Able to backdash that second one. Oh no! Chdr down a sword here as it didn't connect with Shark, getting no value out of it.
No value, but does grab out of that pressure. That could have cost them the game, but man, did it pan out.
Yeah, the back throw incident here. Shark able to hold steady against the first 50-50, bursting against the second one, forcing Chdr into a no-sword situation. An excellent choice, I think. Ooh, Chdr just a second short of getting that 5H back.
Secures the grab. Very, very, very good situation here. No burst to get them out of this. Opts to spin tension to beat the deflect shield as well, which bodes well for their chances in this round.
Oh, unfortunate whip throw from Chdr. Probably thinking Shark was going to run up and do something. Oh! But the 5Ps and Adaro putting Shark into the corner. That was a nice side swap.
You blocked the first tap, does block the second.
Yeah, do it again.
God.
All right. Shark actually able to block that overhead. It feels unreactable now after they sped it up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you reacting to it?
I can generally just fuzzy it. It's very similar to Bridget's.
I see.
And I've played Bridget enough. I know the timing.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, wow. What a throw, yeah.
No, it's not!
Oh, the burst just coming back. Chdr terrified having the PRC, but now, for the first time this set, it feels like Shark 6P does lose to Ondobato?
Or Bato.
Or
no,
Bato.
You'll get it one of these days.
Or Bato.
Oh, no, it's Ordano.
Ordono. Okay. Ordono or
right.
Odano?
Ordono, I believe.
Ordono.
It's Ordono.
Ordono is what I'm going to say. That's what I'll call it.
Yeah. It differentiates a little bit. So that's
what I
good.
hope I'll say next time at least. Oh,
right,
private.
To get over that neutral sword and tries to bait the burst, but gets knocked into the corner for it.
Yeah, oh, here's that soul bad guy special. Boosh, boosh. Through the wall, just a little bit of health to play with. But almost nothing, yep. So jump in, JH, safe jump, is able to catch Chdr lacking.
Alright, we've got Chdr coming out here playing on their tournament life. Does get hit by the close slash. This will be a wall break with a super.
Here it comes, we see it again. We just saw this a second ago. Look at that damage. Soul bad guy.
Blocks the JH this time around. Doesn't mash on the 2K. Very smart. Good to eat the throw here. We know Shark, I guess, is willing to go for them, but the burst is going to get you killed.
Chdr getting caught out by that double overhead from Shark, and then the burst bait because Bandit Bringer just lands on the ground so quick. Shark's
Dang.
able to take it 3-0.
What? Almost a reverse 3-0 by Chdr.
It was close. Chdr was definitely putting in some work there.
That was a close set. I'm looking forward to seeing them fight in the future again.
For real.
I want to see more of that.
I love watching them play.
This is, in my mind, there's a couple matchups in our scene that I think are iconic. For some reason, Shark is in some of them, like a lot of them. Like Shark and Nameless, I think is a really iconic matchup. We got you and Jeezy. I think Django and Shark is pretty iconic.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm hoping that we can add Chdr and Shark to that list.
I think so, absolutely. I mean, after these past 2 weeks, they've been giving us great sets to watch.
All right. And next up, we are coming into winner's side, winners semifinals. I'm going to stay on commentary to talk shit.
Dastardly DM'd me. He asked if he could commentate it. So
who did?
Dastardly.
Oh, yeah. Let him in.
If he wants to come in.
Let me give him permissions on here to enter our chat. Server settings. Roles.
I didn't think he'd want to, though, because he's sick right now. But he DM'd me, he asked. So we'll see.
Dick Dastardly. All right, I've given them permissions. Tell them to hop in the voice chat.
Dastardly.
Hello, everybody!
Get him out.
I had you cranked up so loud. I'm so sorry, everybody.
It's Dick Dastardly!
There he is. He's here. He's here, and he's not doing well. You got to get in the stream room so you can commentate properly so you can see it at the right time.
Yeah, get in here. I'm going to mute myself so that I don't hear you.
What? Everyone's going to hear me.
I don't know. Dude, you had a heck of a winner's side set. That was a fun one to watch.
Dude, that's so kind of you.
I can't tell if you're joking. I can't.
No.
But yeah, no, that was a great set. How did your match against Shark go? We didn't stream it, but it looks like you secured that 3-2.
It was the same.
It was the same.
It was the same old.
The 3-2.
You never played Shark. What do you mean the same?
The same as the one.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 6, 5?
That's the code. You got it.
3, 4, 6, 5. You got it.
The H. It keeps. Oh, I'm making my own.
Yeah.
Jared says that's my. Yeah, lay out the cigarettes. He also said, that's my 2B goat who smokes 50 cigarettes a day.
Unfortunately, all I smoked was the influenza virus A off of my friend's couch.
Oh, very fun. I love smoking that.
Smoking that
That
influenza
was
pack.
crazy.
We'll see it gone tomorrow, though.
All right, are you ready to spectate?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I'm muted. Talk to you in a minute.
All right, folks. This is gonna be a good one. Okay, what is mine? This part of the game's can only be silent. Wow, I can't wait to watch it. Derfla versus Galanos. Opening Gambit immediately into the fucking corner? Oh, Jesus Christ. No, it's fine. Alright! Come on! We're in this! We got... Oh, he's doing tricks on that thing! Oh my god! I've actually never seen that before. This guy's going dummy stupid. Oh, he's hitting that... Bro, I think this guy might be a mixologist. That did nothing, actually. And the Bridget, this guy's... Oh, I guess it wasn't really a read because of the DRC. But, my god. This guy's got the reactions, he's got the mixes. Devil's gonna have to step it up if he wants to survive this... The next 7 interactions. He hit that around the town! Oh my god, I love the way this guy plays. Look at this. Blocks this too. Oh my god, he's the if there's one thing about Derfla, it's that he's got the defense. Blocks the 3 overheads into the 2 lows, and now he's got Galanos in the corner, but Galanos is fighting his way back out. And it's time to guess. One more guess. Probably for each, if Derfla gets a good hit. And there we go. First game to Galanos. Galanos has won the last couple of round starts. Let's see what happens. It actually beats the Wild Assault because they took away the invincibility from this for good reason. That did a shit ton of damage. I hope this stream isn't supposed to be PG. And now yep, we're back in the corner. Galanos, he's got RC to spend. He's twerking on it. Doesn't kill. One more interaction. Let's see what happens this round. Ooh, nice. Punishing the aggressive nature of Galanos' round starts, and now we've got him in the corner. Keeps him there. Spin that burst. It's worth it. Just a bit outside. Not able to keep him locked down with that 2P. Now Galanos is back on it. He's on the dance floor. He's moving. He's grooving. With punishes. This character is kind of whatever. He's playing with the range, mixing the scope. Uh-oh. Guy might be a mix master. I don't know. Wait, how many games? That's 2. 2 games for Galanos. It seems a good adaptations from Derfla on the round start. Unfortunately, walk speed not fast enough to get out of that gigantic normal. And now he's twerking on it again. Galanos is feeling himself in this matchup. Holy shit! What a conversion! Takes him all the way to the corner from mid-screen. Super wall break so he can twerk on it again! And he's got a meter to spend. Oh, baits the YRC. That's a clean round. Good adaptation. We got him in the corner. It actually uses the second DP this set. That did like a... Oh my god. The low damage game that gets games known for. Derfla needs 1 or 2 good hits. And this is an impressive defense. Gets opened up by the BRC mind games. And I think that's it. 3-0 for Galanos. Torqued on it. Alright, now I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night.
Good night.
Dick Dastardly. Left.
Alright, and Dick Dastardly is gone. R.I.P.
That was his only one he wanted this time.
Alright, GG's. Very
GG's.
fun. Yeah, I'll have to listen back and hear his commentary. I mean, Shark, I guess, is saying it's good commentary, so we'll have to see.
Alright, he wasn't coughing on the mic too much, I guess.
Him joining in and just immediately... he must have ripped a hit right before he hopped on.
No,
All
he's
right.
just so sick.
We are going to have Jembo and Nameless.
Dick
The
I
Dastardly.
don't do drugs.
Joined. Dick Dastardly.
He's
All right.
such a liar.
Left.
I can
No, he
see
doesn't.
it.
He doesn't. I've known him for a long time. He doesn't do drugs.
I can smell a marijuana when he enters the room. I know. No, I'm fucking with you. We've got a pretty sober scene, especially for a fighting game. We're doing pretty damn well. All right.
Drugs wise?
Let's see. Well, like, I don't know. Most people I feel like I've talked to don't partake.
I see.
I feel like I'm the only one who partakes. I take edibles and then go to brackets, and it's so nice.
That's the secret, huh?
Yep, it's that's how you don't get anxious.
No, you should have popped out to Up Down last night. We had a great time.
I know, dude. The Taco Bell I had, was the worst Taco Bell I have had in my life. They gave
I
me, like,
always am kind of
absolutely
wary. Like they're
down-
open like real late, but when they're real late, you never know what you're gonna get.
I gave my second chalupa away, and I low-key think I got food poisoning from it. That shit, they legitimately probably found it on the ground and gave it to me.
Yeah, I mean,
So next time I'm joining you guys. Fuck Taco Bell.
as you should. But here we got A.B.A and Anji. These characters, both of them can feel kind of unstoppable, I feel like, after a certain point.
Yeah, especially. Well, I think we're gonna see a lot of those hops into JDs from A.B.A to kind of combat the Fujin neutral, try to whiff punish some far slashes, and if he gets her ball rolling, Anji has great defensive options, but I think A.B.A will be able to just steamroll them.
Yeah, it's tough, but I feel like Anji does with spin have an actual decent option to actually to counterplay the A.B.A neutral when she's installed, which is very nice for him.
Yeah, spin and those massive J or P buttons. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
no 4-framer, I believe. But
No, he does
I mean,
not.
buttons of that size, you don't really need them.
Yeah, it's fine. Because spin, well, it probably won't get a whip punish. It'll get a fish on any of these nonsense normals that A.B.A has. But we're not seeing it here. A mash out, but Danzai able to take it through. That buff on the counter hit Danzai was actually able to secure that round there.
Danzai catching fuzzy mashing is so brutal.
Yeah, yeah. It just, the hyper armor is so, it's something.
It is something.
All
Love
right,
this
we're seeing
character.
that A.B.A burst in action, burst into full install. But Jembo's actually able to play around it really well, locking Nameless down for as long as he can. Does not want to have to play against that, and it's working out. That was the whole Jealous Rage meter. We're going to see an uninstall here, but we know that the spin is coming. Oh, wow! Wow, that was crazy.
Dang, yeah, I think that was just a buffered grab from right whenever the Roman cancel happened. And
Yeah, because he RC'd, he was able to see the spin and then RC forward, and he went for the throw, but Jembo, another layer ahead.
Jembo getting caught out on another burst bait, does
Yeah.
not secure the combo, and Nameless here not even having burst. Maybe, is that a Wild Assault got rid of it?
Yeah, it must have been with that little missing. Oh, the
Alright,
BRC,
close
but the
slash
jump on the close slash. I feel like throw could have sufficed, but either way.
Even though they got hit there, I'm happy that they committed to the 2K2D. If Nameless didn't burst there and they would have burst baited and they were still in the corner, that
Yeah, that would have been
sucked.
rough. Because then Nameless just still has burst and still opens up so
And
many
you're in the same
opportunities, especially on A.B.A. Like, baiting A.B.A.'s burst is good, but like, if you just get it out of the way, she doesn't have it for like a real long time.
Yeah, she's not a character that builds up resources like that. She builds up Jealous Rage like it's nothing, but
Yeah.
tension and burst meter are in short supply with her neutral.
Especially because it feels like, I mean, a lot of the time if she hits you mid-screen, she doesn't have the best corner carry, you know?
Yeah,
In Jealous Rage.
she has decent, but it's not something where
It's
I'm
no
always
Anji
like,
Mito.
wow.
It's no Nagoriyuki.
Yeah. Well, Anji's corner carry is absurd. If you get down Kara Ko's, absurd corner carry. Absurd.
Yeah. But Nameless evening it out 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 here. Jembo and Nameless both putting up a fight. I have no idea who's going to come out on top here. This is...
No, it's a total toss-up for sure. Ooh, another parry on the butterfly. It's been working really well for Nameless this set.
Big Ko catches out the burst.
Oh, the Ko anti-air. We're going to see the hard knockdown here. No meter to try and break out for Nameless quite yet. Probably going to be looking for a YRC. There it is. Jumping out the corner with that quick A.B.A movement.
And the parry wastes some
Whoa.
meter, but we do have enough for the RC. Gonna secure a hard knockdown. Not going to, just gonna go for the throw here after empty hop to get some space. It's delayed enough to beat the deflect shield.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is so good for Jembo. Secure that bit of burst. They went
Yeah.
from having a really, really poor burst situation to just winning it in this round.
Ooh,
Solely
Nameless
off-
just going for that raw install. Almost worked out, but unfortunately he's stuck here in the corner with his meter depleting.
Alright. Jembo coming through, standing still, getting grabbed. Hopefully the controller didn't get disconnected. Looks like they're blocking, that's good.
All right, YRC out, but it's getting spun. He throws this time. He's been doing fish every single time, but the throw. The mix-up.
Drops, but gets the RC into the stagger pressure, securing game 3, 2-1 at Jembo's favor. Oh, what a round start. Rising JS. I wonder what they were trying to call out there. Possibly a jump IAD back?
Could have been,
Or maybe it's just a safer option where they're just trying to cover any airspace and not interact with hop and slide.
That's true. I mean, that round start from A.B.A is so... It's so,
Yikes.
like, RPS heavy just right from the beginning. Like, you do a low, you're getting hop kicked. You do a mid, you're getting slid under. And it's just... The best option sometimes is just to get away from it as fast as possible.
Against most characters, I think playing round start is, like, something that you need to do. But with A.B.A, she breaks the philosophy of the game. You need to doll her out. Negative penalty is not terrible to get against her.
Honestly, true. That's one of my favorite situations to get into is when A.B.A has no meter and no jealous rage, and we still have to play neutral.
Screen.
Huh?
I just stand full screen.
Yeah, exactly. I'm playing Nago. I got my 5H is actually bigger than hers if I just Fukyo back a few times, and I'm just playing Samsho now. Except if I hit, she just dies, and if she hits, I at least get to RPS for a little while.
Yeah, good 2K. Her K buttons are so good. That 2K has some serious range.
I was talking about, I think you played Nameless earlier, right?
Last week, not this week.
Oh, okay. I was talking about it though. Those K buttons, they're so big for A.B.A. And if you land that 2K or that 5K and you get into 2D, she just installs.
Yeah. 2K 2D key grab, but it doesn't matter how big your K buttons are if your life bar goes to 0. Jembo securing the round. We are looking at another game 5 last hit situation here. Or no, it's not game 4. Sorry.
Yeah. Nameless is down 1 right now, trying to bring it to game 5.
Yeah, Nameless is making sure they have full jealous meter here. Does have 50 tension.
Oh!
Using it with the far slash. Very good on Jembo's.
Wow! What a conversion! Death. No burst? He might die with the full jealous. Yeah, that's death. Ooh. Wow, that was impressive. I've never seen the... Did you see the Rekka 1 into, I think it was 2K pickup?
Yep.
That was hype.
I had sent, back whenever Nameless first started playing this character, I sent them a video in the Midwest Smash Discord for combos. And I think that was one of like the really advanced combos on it.
Yeah.
I was like, Nameless won't do this, surely. But
no, that was...
Look at them.
Yeah, that was hype.
That shit's clean.
All right, we're seeing the jealous once again. Oh, getting hit by that A.B.A close slash. You're taking a big chunk of damage.
Yeah. Jembo, please don't make me fight A.B.A. Alright, Jembo fighting back. Does secure the burst, but the full screen dash up grab is going to secure a hit. No wall break here, but we do have meter to play with.
Oh, no. Jembo got caught backdashing on that door super. Tried to BRC out, but it just didn't work.
Oh, far slash gets beat by that? That's nuts. We will see the conversion though. Hard knockdown, safe jump in, goes for the grab, but does not get anything out of it. 2S is a good anti-air, especially against Ko.
Yeah, Nameless has been on it with these 2S punishes for Ko. I mean, now, he just... Anji just ends up right above A.B.A there, so it's a great option.
I think the way Jembo's playing, where they're just... You don't have to go for mix. You just have to take up as much time as humanly possible during your block shot.
That's all you got to do. I mean, when I have A.B.A locked down, I'm just doing, you know, far slash, clone, far slash, plus frames, you know, as long as I can, just stall it out. That's what you got to do.
Uh-oh. Oh, -7 here, but the...
Oh, the 2P into install. We're going to see just a little bit of juice. Isn't enough to finish this combo with the 50 tension. It should be. Yep, key grab. On the wall, wow!
Wall break. We'll see what Jembo does with this meter. Big!
Oh, the dot tag!
Don't do it!
Go burst out. Oh my gosh, the fish! What's up, the burst man? Wow! And Nimbus takes it. That was crazy.
My God.
that was so much.
Dude, I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight him.
I feel like I was watching the Guilty Gear anime. Like, that was the real A.B.A versus Anji Mito. That was insane.
All right, it's unfortunately that that I have to announce we have to DQ Nameless. Poor Nameless. I hate to see it, but come out next week. I'm sure you'll do good.
Yeah, unfortunate. Will not be making it to winners finals here.
All right, holy shit. We are going to start. We've already started top 8 with that winners semifinals. However, we are going to start the loser side of top 8 now. Losers round 4 coming into play. We are going to have Shark, I guess. The Soul Connoisseur. The Soul Soldier.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, that's a good one. Soul Soldier coming in against the Meme D3, our resident score reporter, T.O. and Baiken main. What's a good Baiken one? Baiken Bastard?
Yeah, that works.
All right, we got the Soul Soldier versus the Baiken Bastard. Let me at them. All right. At Shark, at Meme.
And then I'm going to go ahead to the bathroom real quick.
All right. And just like that, Derfla leaves me alone. It's lonely out here. I just get to watch Guilty Gear and talk to myself. And hopefully you guys find that entertaining. Coming up next, we do have Soul versus Baiken. This is a matchup we've seen a couple times. Jared, the meme, does not usually make it out to these brackets. They TO another one at the same time, but the last couple of weeks we've had them pop out, and they've been doing very well for themselves. It's been very entertaining seeing them come up, especially 2 weeks ago we saw their match against Derfla. Unfortunately, a couple dropped mixes there, lost them that set. But I believe that Baiken Farslash always has a chance. I think that we could be seeing a Baiken victory. And regardless, we have a Baiken in top 8. That's something to be happy about. Uh-oh. Alright, coming into this round, it looks like the character picks were correct. I have my reads on these players. They can't get my eyes off them. We're going to be seeing, I think a big part of this is going to be, how does Baiken deal with Soul's jump-ins? Shark, I guess, is a big fan of, first off, DPs, and jumping in and mixing it up with Bandit Revolver. We do get an early burst out of the meme, and a parry does get countered pretty late by Soul doing that JK. DP to splat, or to break the wall. Doesn't get the clean hit, not as much damage, but will secure the kill here with meter. Unless they drop, and knee tap dust. Unblockable, of course. Alright, right here, we see Farslash getting represented. I really like seeing that from the meme. Something that during our last VOD review, we did go over that, where we were like, hey, you gotta show this move. It's one of the best round starts in the game. Alright, Shark in the corner gets hit by the overhead. No conversion, but the DP gets baited by yet another backdash. Alright, we got the wall break here. Will we see a same side? We will not see any mix, and the parry gets beaten. Inadvertently, just a little bit too early. The delay on that Bandit Revolver is usually a little bit delayed. Oh my god, that's dead. Ooh. Alright, waiting for game 2 to come up. One of our players collecting their thoughts, but obviously Soul is going to be representing that DP a lot, as we've seen. Whenever Tether gets applied, you really don't want to be in there. That buff in Season 3 to Baiken makes Tether much scarier with their 4-frame catching grabs as well. And 6P will work even if they're backwards, and grab will get counter hit by the air dash back JS. Now we're just going to see this soul pressure get continued. Shark, maybe not believing in their ability to break the wall there, chose to drop it and go for some more pressure. It works out, but a little bit scary to give that extra interaction. 2S getting stuffed out by Soul 2S. And counter hit on Wake Up, perhaps trying to go for a parry, but got a 5P, or maybe they were trying to grab. Oh, possibly a misinput there, trying to go for the punish, gets these 5K. Backdash will get counter hit, and straight into the super, doesn't even want to mess around. This one's the hard knockdown. Now, hopefully we'll get the air dash in this time. We will not. They go for dash up 2P, trying to bait a grab maybe. Oh, parry there, just goes for it, expecting a far slash.
I'm back. Hello. What's the score?
It is 1 Shark, I guess, his favor.
Gotcha. Oh, look at this round. Oh my god.
I mean, spinning everything in order to get the chip damage on the tether. And far slash coming out in force. I was saying that I like that on one of our last VOD reviews where we reviewed the memes matches. We talked a little bit about representing that on round start. And it's been putting in good work this set. And putting in good work right now too. Jeez.
Okay. The charge does not working out.
Jeezy joined.
Hi, Jisuri.
All right.
Easy, Jeezy.
That's
Oh
he's
my
a Pokemon.
I need to learn how to ban people.
Easy.
If you right click it, you click disconnect.
No, and he's gone. I thought he was gonna join us. Damn.
Unfortunate.
Damn. Jeezy, if you're watching the stream, you can join back in. You're a good commentator. And we only got us 2. It's lonely.
It is a little lonely. I miss the days of 6 people in the. Was that 3?
Jeezy joined.
Yeah,
Wait, I just watched the stream. Did you want me to? I can join.
Yeah, no, you can hop in. We only have me and Derfla today, so I don't mind a third person hopping in.
I'll hop in. What are we looking at?
We're looking at, I believe it is 2-0 Sharks' favor, but maybe not.
It might have been 3. I don't know. It looks like Jared closed the game.
Okay, unfortunately, Jared closed the game. I believe that means Soul wins. Next up, we have the Dangerous, the Dastardly.
The game open. Holy shit, my goat!
Yes, sir.
Dastardly?
He's in a loser's ace.
Yeah, he's in top 8 right now against Gibler. This is going to be a hell of a set.
Should I start the game or should I just let Wing stream?
You should start the game.
I'll share my screen.
Okay.
Or Derfla, yeah, I'll share my screen so you don't lag.
Yeah.
I
got
watching
too many
the game
things going on.
for the next one after this.
Yep. All right, we are going to call up Dastardly and Gibler. Let me go ahead and at them.
He commentated earlier too. They didn't plug. Oh, okay. Hold on.
What's happening?
Jembo says that Jared did not. Wait, they're playing the game right now. Look.
Oh, wait,
okay,
what?
Jared down 1 round. Unfortunately, you hate to see it, but that meter situation is so good for him. Look at Soul's life bar go down. I love seeing that meter go down. Jared apparently got hit by a combo. We're probably going to see another third of that life bar disappear.
There it goes. Okay.
Yep.
Jared's probably in the corner right now in kind of a tough situation. Ooh, and it's just a sliver out. Let's see if he can break out. Unfortunate. Shark will be taking it 3-0 over the meme D3.
I did think he plugged after the thing ended.
I thought it was 3-0. That's why I just thought we miscounted or something, and that was it. Like, that makes sense. You're lost and losers, close the game. Like, but no.
Damn.
Guilty Gear Strive getting back at us again.
We have not made it a single week without a Guilty Gear Strive moment.
That's just how it is. I
game
mean,
is
if you stream the
trash.
game for like 3 hours, that's what's gonna happen.
It's so sad. Let me host tournaments in peace.
It's gotta be
nice.
dude.
You can do it offline
Okay,
just fine.
guys, with the trust me, with the fucking ranked patch. Trust. They're gonna fix everything. The game is gonna be so good after the ranked patch. You guys are gonna be like, dude, we're playing Guilty Gear Strive 2.
How are there 7 people in here? What is going on?
I'm here to
People ain't leaving. Oh, Jeezy, you're in here too? Do you need me to still share my screen?
Nah, you're good.
Alright, cool.
Oh, it's Gibler. I thought you said Gilla.
No.
No, it's Gibler. Gilla
Yeah,
did
Gibler
not
top
make
8?
it this week.
Is this Gibler's first top 8?
Maybe. Which is surprising. Gibler's kind of cracked.
You got two first-time top 8ers. I guess Dastardly's a first-time entrant, so
Yeah. Dastardly coming in here, making a splash. Honestly, whenever I have newcomers, I typically leave them unranked. I kind of just left Dastardly in as, not one of our top 8 guys, so they kind of randomly went on this bracket, and they've made a big splash, knocking Shark, I guess, down into losers early.
Holy shit! What? Beating Shark? Wait, did you guys see that one?
No, it wasn't streamed.
Damn! I wonder who he played.
It looks like it's been fully Elphelt.
Yeah.
I tried to ask how the set went, and he went, same old. And I was like, you've never played him before.
I love King.
Yeah, alright. Spinning some meter to try to make that safe, but the gun is going to come back and knock you out of it. We'll see how this pressure gets reacted to. Going for the
Slayer's got to have a lot of trouble. Never mind.
Another reset,
Never mind. I didn't know that worked.
Oh, wow. Drops the combo, though. This is full meter, Elphelt. She can do so much, but Dastardly drops the combo. Gibler pressing that 6P on wake up. Snipes Dastardly out of the 2H startup. Oh, Power around start beats whatever jumping option that Dastardly chose. So it looks like the 2H is going to connect.
Yeah, we're going to see.
Our knockdown on the Rekka is so good.
It's so good. That buff was insane, and especially whenever it gives that bounce off the wall, you get this situation where you're just like left, right, guess, and then even if you guess right, you have to eat the Rekka again.
Oh my god, what a burst bait. He just knows.
That's a crazy burst bait, because that was a very questionable burst. Gibler going into the third round with huge burst disadvantage. Does get Dastardly a spin in the burst immediately, though, evening up the situation. Catches Dastardly on the way down with the close slash. You're going to eat Slayer pressure.
Yeah, we're going to see the corner
pressure.
Is
a fan of that fuzzy mash you just saw right there. Jumps out of the Master's Hammer. That is a pretty good way of dealing with it. It's JP'd out of the air, though.
Yeah, I honestly think, even more so than grabbing Master's Hammer, I'm a fan of just jumping out of it. I'll block a close slash. That's fine.
Oscar's jump is so low that he doesn't even have to do that. He could just retaliate. He can counter hit him out of it. It's awesome.
And that's why
Oscar does get a... does snipe... Dude, I want to say Gilla so bad. Does snipe Gibler out of the... on the ground, trying to anti-air him with the JS. Manages to connect it into a combo and get the kill.
Yeah,
Dastardly taking round 1.
Going to Dastardly. Alright, round start. We're seeing that jump back again from Dastardly. Playing it a little bit safe, possibly worried about Dandy Step coming out, getting counter hit. I recently got hit with a Slayer who, on counter hit round start pile bunker, can get a second pile bunker.
He can do another one.
Yeah. He can do a super mappa hunch too if he has the meter.
Oh my god. Don't tell me that. I was like, this matchup's so good for Bridget, and then I got hit by that. I was like, maybe it's not.
Did you see what just happened? Where Dastardly used the
oh, here we go.
Dastardly used the Pineberry to get over Gibler's mappa hunch.
He's been doing that. His Pineberry defense has actually been going crazy. Who was he doing that against? He was doing it against Jembo. It was working pretty well against Fusion. I think he lost the set, but still, he was getting out of a lot of situations with it.
Yeah, losing does not mean you are doing everything wrong.
Absolutely.
You can have really valid, good tactics and just lose the set. As evidenced by me every week. I outplayed Jeezy every week. And
True, I am lucky!
What happened yesterday at Grands, then? Curious.
Hey, that was lucky. Jeezy skill.
Hey, I was off. Dude, 5 deep comment. I was laughing at fucking dinner with my brother, bro. That shit is so funny.
I was halfway through that comment. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I just started talking shit. Oh, good.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's
nice.
so late.
The up is that it's late?
Yeah.
What is the down one?
I don't know. It's late has been the name forever, but the other one got a new name in this because I don't think it had a low option before.
Well, now he does in the only game that matters.
Oh, watch cross up.
Suddenly back in the corner.
Ooh.
Does get hit on the side spot.
We're gonna kill a meter. Oh, we don't use the follow up on the Requiem on accident. We accidentally RC, but we close it out with the Pine Berry cross up in the far slash.
Yeah, these cross ups have been getting Gibler's number.
Yeah, the Pine Berry, if you don't represent that you know how to deal with it, they can actually just smother you with it completely. You won't be able to do anything.
Uh-oh. Am I locked out of my screen? Are you guys seeing stuff happening?
Yeah, we are. This gameplay. Here.
Does get caught by the
I'm good. I got back
fireball. Now, Elphelts don't know this. Don't tell any of them that doing the fireball in the air like that fucking sucks. It's so bad.
Then why do I get hit by it?
You gotta jump up and hit her. You gotta jump up and hit her. That's the counterplay. Oh my god, what an air combo. Nice air combo by Gibler to send Dastardly to the wall. Getting lots of burst back. He has lots of HP. Even if he gets hit here, he has full meter. He's getting a bunch of burst. Dastardly's not gonna get the bomb vest. That's actually huge for Gibler. He gets to play the game here.
We have 100 meter to play with here. This is something where air grab. Not air grab. Goes for heavy slash. No, he's still gonna get hit by that projectile.
Punished. He gets his burst back though. He has so much health and he got positive, meaning he will be able to take the round in the end. 2Hing Dastardly 2K. Oh my god.
That is such a good anti-air.
Yeah, it's like a ridiculous anti-air. Sometimes you block it and you're like, oh, I had to block that.
Slayer's close slash?
Oh no, it's late.
Oh yeah, true.
Whips the 6H, meaning Gibler's gonna get out of the corner, get the Slayer pressure started. Gets caught by the 2S, but not ready to combo off of it. Gets caught by Power Bunker.
Ooh,
we're seeing.
Oh no! We're getting dandy.
Bro, he's learning. He's learning.
All you have to do is a bunch of stupid nonsense.
He actually just speed blitzed her.
That's adaptation right there. Yes, sir. All right, we have the Lotto coming out.
We use it out of the corner, but Gibler showing, I know when you're going to do this now. I'm going to air throw you. You can't do it all willy-nilly. You have to think about your offense now, which for Elphelt is a big deal, because normally she does not have to do that.
And she proceeds to not think about it by doing it again. Let's see.
Yeah, okay, that is.
It is still a 50-50 on 2H. Unfortunately.
And that is death if we go into super here, but unfortunately a drop into YRC opens up more overhead. Are we going to see a reversal? No, we'll see a YRC into Bomb Chocolato.
Another Bomb Chocolate.
That's not Pine Berry? I thought Bomb Chocolate was the super.
Is it? Oh no, have we been messing up the whole time?
The whole time.
Oh no.
Pine Berry's the bomb.
What's it called?
We were making jokes earlier where we thought that was the full real name, so we've only been calling it that instead of Pine Berry.
No, you might be right. Yeah, you're right. Bomb Chocolate is the... What is Pine Berry? Is that from Exert? I think that's an Exert move.
Yeah.
That's the grenade in Exert, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's the same grenade.
Play your old head games. We don't want them here.
Oh!
No!
All
not the
Goodbye,
rage quit. Unfortunately. Game was secured there, though. We saw Elphelt going into the super. But good games we have from our losers round 4. Our 2 7th placers. The Meme. Congratulations. You're on the graphic. Gibler. Congratulations. You're on the graphic. Now, we'll be playing Jembo versus Shark, I guess. Enter the arena. Now, this is also a matchup that we've seen a couple times. I believe this is the 3rd or 4th time these two have played.
Yeah, we see them play a lot.
They they both make it late in the bracket, so it's hard whenever you get. Oh my God, Jembo's been here the whole time.
I've been here the whole time.
God damn. All right, we've got Soul. We've got Anji, 2 characters that kill you off of a far slash. Who will hit their far slash? Excuse me, holy shit. Who will hit their far slash first?
Let's see.
Let's see.
I bet. Wait, I don't know what characters are on the screen. It's gonna be Soul.
You picked the first guy you saw.
No, I didn't. I saw it. I thought about how many
right.
frames how many frames of startup their far slashes have.
Oh, I see.
What's Anji's startup frames?
11,
Oh, and Soul's is 9?
10.
Oh, shit. Oh, right. 9 would beat Spin. That'd be busted.
He needs it only for this matchup. Oh, he hit it, by the way. I was right.
All right. We do have both players losing their burst. Shark, I guess, in a fairly good position, though. -7 there. Does not get the 2D after the 2K mash out. And the
Tries to grab the spin, but the DP. The fish actually fucks up the DP punish, meaning Shark gets another chance in this round. But the bad guy's BRC.
He's so consistent at that.
Yeah, it's actually really hard.
I need to actually sit down and practice that. I just always backdash with the macro, and I can't do that tech with the macro.
What is it? Backdash BRC?
Backdash BRC.
A backdash 6-6 BRC.
Yeah, you
play on
backdash
leverless,
and
so
BRC to slow down the guy.
It's pretty easy on leverless once you get it down. I just can't
Don't
get the
tell me
aerial to
that.
come out
Don't Tell me
afterwards.
that I'll actually lab it, then I'll be good.
Yeah.
I don't want
I
to
think
lab
you could
it.
get 2K Bandit Revolver. Jembo's in a really hard position here, but oh, he wasn't confident that he would get the hit. Goes for strike throw after landing the move. Gets that anti-air 5P. Absolutely 0 damage on this combo, but it's going to be enough because Anji had 0.5 health.
Surprising, because usually he just lives in that situation.
Yeah, imagine getting 0 damage in a combo. Couldn't be me.
Nice, 2K2D to punish
All
the
right,
Nagihal.
burst
It's bursted
out.
back into the corner. We're doing Ko.
Hey.
The run up 5P.
Run up throw again to catch that spin out of the corner. Really popular option represented by Anji players to spin out of the corner, trying to stop you from boxing them in. It is very good, but when you start recognizing that he's doing it and start calling him out for it, you can get some pretty good reward. Oh, there it is again. Whiffs a move in the spin. Shark ready for it, thinking, I don't want to whiff moves in the Anji. I know it's not going to be a whiff punish.
Did you notice
Probably
that Shark
gonna
is
spin
not
it.
using the ugly skin anymore?
Yes, it's actually fucking awesome.
He's on color 8, I think.
Yeah, it's color 8.
Oh,
Oh,
and the DP
5K
gets
punish.
powered by
You could... Jembo, that's the second time I've seen a DP punish. Jembo just doesn't take the optimal route. Oh, big close slash, but doesn't combo. That was a wall break with like 50%.
All right, we're seeing the Fujin pressure come out. JK to try to call out the needles, but unfortunately gets out of the corner and gets caught by Jembo. He's going to get a wall break here.
Oh! The Fujin didn't actually pick up, but the Nagihal was successfully a reset there.
Not dead. That's some guts right there. All right, we see that soul pressure
yeah.
coming out.
Oh,
Gonna do
wow.
another power slash to get hit by that YRC.
Oh!
The DP to try to bait out the Rin, unfortunately, does get baited.
Shark is DPing in different spots, but it looks like Jembo like always knows when he's gonna do it. I don't think I've seen a single one work.
I think I've seen two.
I just thought of that adaptation. Clean adaptation to the same situation twice in a row by Shark. There it is again. Whiffing far slash. Oh, blates the YRC. It's big damage. Even on Anji Mito, you are exploding. Not dead though.
One more hit. One more hit. Hopefully Jembo does not spin their burst. Not that they even can during the grab. Dang.
Shark abusing this JH. all over the place.
Dating
It's
burst.
zero frame
Zero
recovery.
frames of recovery.
Yeah.
I used to think people were joking with me when they said that, and then I looked it up and was like, oh my god.
It's true. Oh, the tap does back to neutral though.
The meter. I mean, Shark is going to come out of this advantageous full meter, get in the 50-50.
Does not go for the close slash.
What's going on? Unfortunate
Doesn't come
drops
off the
from
wild
Shark.
throw, mistimes the wild throw punish.
Oh my
God,
no!
I saw the vision. I saw the vision. I saw the vision.
The 5K is able to break Shark
2-0
out.
Shark?
Huh?
Is that 2-0 Shark or
It is
1-1?
2-0,
Okay. Y'all didn't get a wall break with that big combo. The 6P, even though you're on the other side, you're getting anti-aired anyway. And we're mashing on the safe jump. I am assuming that was supposed to be a DP, which also would have gotten safe jump. I don't think a single one of these DPs have worked. The 2S beats the 5K round start. Jembo immediately spending burst. Actually, don't mind that. Right at the start of round 2. You'll probably have it back in round 3 if you lose this round. Getting that butterfly out on pressure multiple times, but that time, Shark is like, no more. Gets knocked down, not spinning the burst.
Oh, wow.
Spend RC to send Jembo through the wall here. Not that much damage, but positive bonus, very important. We're going to get the 50-50 here. Jembo actually just gets hit by the second hit of the Rekka, meaning he's going to go through the wall and die. Both players about even on burst. Actually, fully even on burst.
I do want to say,
really
this is not related to the match, but earlier I said that the Meme D3 had unplugged prior to their match ending. They did not. I think that was an error on our side. Jembo corrected. So I just want to say, I apologize for saying that. I understand that there's a stigma against that. I said it without thinking, and I do apologize. Just let it be known, Jared is not a rage quitter. Sorry. Get back. I just wanted to correct that before I forgot.
Yeah, we did get Guilty Gear strived in that situation. It really did look like it, but they were able to continue on and finish the set out.
All right, but
Here we are. The tap does not connect, but it's fine with that RC. Stuck in the corner versus Soul Badguy. What is a beautiful man to do?
Oh, backdash BRC.
Backdash BRC,
Oh,
it seems. Ah! Okay.
And then we bait the DP again. Dude, none of these have worked. I'd be mad as hell if I was Shark. Now, at least the question, is he like baiting? Is he late meeting every time? Because then you can start taking advantage of that.
Start grabbing on wake up.
Not even grabbing, just press 2P, take your turn. It's way more safe, honestly.
Nah, you should grab.
You should close slash.
Yeah. You should super. Actually, you should just slightly delay DP.
You should do NRV.
Oh.
Shark takes the first round. Really nasty corner pressure there. It's a struggle to stop Soul from. He's not even boxing you in. He's more like hammering you in, like in the corner. Gets a big combo off of that far slash. Soul's whip punishes are so impactful this version. Jembo's gonna have to spin the burst here if he wants to keep playing.
I thought they were going for another burst bait there with that second jump, but does not get bursted, and that is game.
3-0 Shark, I guess. Jembo definitely put up a good showing. Oh, it's 3. Oh, right, he did take one. My fault.
3-1.
Good showing by Jembo baiting those DPs. He baited a ton of them. I know Griffin mad as hell.
Somebody just put Jembo 3-1 over Shark.
Griffin says, "Can I ban Tyler?"
Let me fix that. Shark, I guess, Jembo. We're gonna fix that. All right. Now we have Derfla and Dastardly. All right. It looks like I'll need to add Dastardly.
This guy taking player 1. I can't hear my music anymore. Okay, this is losers, what, quarters? Yes.
Yeah, alright. After this, we'll have Derfla and Dastardly. Then we will play Galanos versus Nameless. That's me. And then Shark,
Dick
I guess, versus the
Dastardly.
winner of Derfla and
Joined.
Dastardly. And we'll have the final sprint, the kick, if you will.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Alright. Hello, Dick Dastardly. Are you joining in here before your set?
He's here.
You guys should stay in here and just talk shit. We'll encourage it.
I would never talk shit about this dumbass idiot.
Damn,
What
Shark,
are-
are you
hey.
gonna let him talk to you like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, check this out.
Fuck!
Yeah.
It's overhead, buddy.
Now I'm the dumbass idiot.
Oh my god, you guys spin burst like it's candy. How about you guys hold some pressure like honest players?
Nope.
It's Elphelt, man. What am I supposed to do? Hold pressure. Oh my god. Stop it.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's right. Dude, I can't DP for anything.
Alright, first game going to Dastardly. Poor Derfla. They must be so lost and confused right now.
Ouch.
Alright, counter hit on the close slash. Running that Naga corner pressure. Opts to spin the meter, but gets hit out by the 5H.
Uh-oh.
See ya. Oh, you're alive.
2H out of the corner. Will secure a combo, but the drop and then far slash to reset neutral gets 6P'd. Round 2 going to Derfla. Looking at a pretty good meter situation here. Alright, chooses to burst even though they blocked. I get it. I get it. I don't want to be there either.
No, I'm not playing that game. Are you serious? Oh my god.
Just react, lol. Hey, what are you doing? You could have blocked high.
I could have blocked. Oh no.
Alright.
For being an idiot.
Ah, you tried to super it didn't work.
Ooh, that's gonna stay.
Oh, that sucks. It sucks. And the momentum fully on Dick Dastardly's side. How dastardly of him.
What? Okay. No, we're out of here. Yeah, that's right, buddy.
You are
Oh,
dead.
goodness. Check him controller.
2H. Yep. Yep. 6H. Oh.
Ouch.
I was looking directly at my meter. I don't know what I was doing.
Not enough
Ooh.
room here. Anything other than super, no Beyblade, no Kiske.
This game is garbage.
This game's pretty good, I think.
Check this one out. Yeah.
Dude.
What's up?
Stop!
Oh, the mix.
They call me the Mix Master.
That's
Fuck.
right, buddy.
Oh. And you
Eat
get
shit!
blocked.
You'll never see this one coming.
If he would have blocked that as well, that would have been so funny. Okay.
How do you know?
I didn't.
Okay.
He was just scared. Oh, burst into the corner. No reversal coming out. Does steal the burst.
No! Wait, we're good. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Check this one out.
What? That's right.
Mm.
Boosh. Uh-oh.
His ass completing the Rekka.
Maybe he should have mashed.
He gets that meterless? He gets
Yeah,
that
man.
meterless?
Yeah, he gets that meterless. You know he gets that meterless. Come in here, spreading misinformation.
All right, 1-1.
No!
But
Dude, this character
somehow
sucks.
Fighting back and mashing out. What a masher.
What a masher? What do you mean? That's the kind of play.
A Midwest masher.
True. Oh, don't do
from
that.
this week onwards, I'm gonna add masher as my tag. Matter of fact, it might be MM Galanos. Yeah. Oh my god, get hit by the low, loser.
Don't do that, please.
You could have just killed. That's disrespectful.
Good luck.
Oh. It's impossible to input super there. You just can't do it.
Maybe you should try blocking, buddy.
Alright.
Okay, some scary pressure. The jump out on the Rekka. I like that. Gets the wall break with 6H. We're going to be looking at a pretty good blood situation here on Derfla's end, but a lot of tension on the end of Elphelt. The full screen grab is not going to help, though.
Uh-oh.
Get out of here, buddy.
I believe that's death with the wall break.
I don't think it's gonna wall break.
True combo, by the way.
It is a true combo.
Alright, delayed 6P, another 6P. I think Derfla likes that move. Is going to go into a wall break unless we see the burst. Super jump to force them back down with the JD, or JS rather. Alright, seeing that corner pressure. Booty bump coming out to get them out of the corner.
This hits.
And that super will whiff.
Come on, man. How'd you know?
I've gotten hit by this character enough.
What are you talking about, dude?
Alright.
Can you listen?
2-1 Dastardly side.
Fuck.
Alright, spinning the blood for the corner pressure. Pretty high, but those chip damage is going to come out. 2H does get stuffed out by Bomb Bomb Chocolat.
Stop doing that.
You stop doing that.
Well, I don't want to stop doing that. That's why I want you to stop doing that.
I think you should keep doing it.
Thank you.
I don't think he was talking to me, I'll be honest.
I think he was. Isn't that right?
Yes.
You see? Check this one out.
Okay.
It's over for you. Yeah. Yeah. Call that one the meta advancer.
Oh, same side. Derfla knows. He's a knower. Oh my god, stop doing that, bro. Damn.
Ouchie mama.
No!
Oh, get got.
No, my god.
Again, and the dodge.
Yes, let's go! Let's go! Wait, this is bad.
Why'd you just walk up?
You could have done so much more.
I thought the DP was gonna pick up. I had Beyblade DP, it didn't work.
Oh, no grab that time on the Bomb Bomb Chocolat. We're seeing the pressure come back out, and the same side hits. Derfla not ready.
I pick it back.
Peel back is going to work.
Uh-oh.
And the bite to heal some. I forget that heals you.
It's very nice. Oh my gosh.
Oh, but not enough to protect you. Oh my god. Good freaking pickup.
She's got
Dude, you giving pickups from that far away? This character's
He's got a gun.
I hate Elphelt so much. She is so. I was counting your pine berries. I was counting them. 37 pine berries.
The gun.
37.
Oh yeah, baby.
What's that?
Buff my character.
I don't think I've ever seen a character use 37
My
on one
character's
special move,
garbage.
unless you count Oscar's chant. That's the
Yeah, bro,
only one.
you use freaking recharge and spell like
No, that's
a
different.
million times.
That's
Get out of here.
different.
Get out.
Game's
Get out.
offered.
It's different when it's you.
It's different when it's my glorious white twink goat.
All right, great set though. Great set. Dastardly, you're a fun player to watch.
Thanks.
All right, was that 3-1?
Yeah.
Okay. Derfla, I believe. Don't let it get to you.
I just
We
need to
will
produce
kick
more
things
drool
out
for my
next
controller,
week.
I think.
Yeah. Try slobbering on a little bit.
All right, I'm going to @ Nameless so that we can get that going at 6315. Alrighty. I'm going to mute. You guys say whatever you want. I don't care. I'm just going to win.
All right.
Nice. I like the cut of that guy's jib.
He's in winners finals, you know.
And he's going up against
Nameless.
Nameless. I've been watching Nameless throughout this tournament, and might I say, good lord, they're really cool. I like their stuff. I was like, fuck, man, I should have never like stopped playing A.B.A.
You gotta get over here and spectate if you want to stay on.
Oh, true.
No.
True.
Okay, I got it on
Well,
Discord. We keep talking about Nameless as A.B.A.
It's really good. It's very impressive how well they manage their meter. Their routes are fucking awesome. I'm like, damn, this is the A.B.A. that I aspire to be. I think that they don't use the fuzzy mix-up. I haven't seen them do it. They do that.
You could do a little
already
knowledge
winners-
sharing.
They're already in winners finals without it. That's the most busted shit she has. It's very impressive stuff. But right now, we'll see. Galanos is doing his opening gambit. See if he's going to get the opportunity to twerk on her. Key grabbed.
With the YRC out. Very good here. Try and shut down this A.B.A. from happening.
No jealous rage meter.
Oh,
but
2K
got
and
it
the key
back.
grab. Uh-oh.
Let's see if
Plus
she's
frames.
able to convert this into more JR.
Oh, I think it's gonna.
Quickly
Oh
not.
no! I thought we were gonna see a 2H pickup.
Woo!
Doesn't matter
And
though.
like the BWA to immediately get pressure back, and that's guaranteed like a quarter of the JR, even if you don't get the hit,
Really?
Um,
Why?
because she gets a combo that ends with key grab on hit.
Oh, I see.
Not on hit, on block. Which is still a lot. Of,
Right. She does
JR.
like 2H and a key grab or something, and then she just gets a million.
Yeah,
This character's stupid.
that's what I'm saying.
What?
Hell yeah!
I didn't know you could do that. That was crazy. This is the first character to ever get to counterplay that super ever. That's insane.
Utilizing every tool in the toolkit. That cancels the second hit of the 2D into the, uninstall to reset the JR meter. This guy's fucking insane. Yeah,
We're gonna
that's
see the
easy.
door. You can't throw those yo-yos. It's time.
And
Bus time.
different game.
Oh, wow.
Shit! Wake
What
up
a 6P.
That's crazy.
Rock the baby coming
Uh-oh.
on
No
game
JR.
1 from Galanos. Rare.
This is prime twerking on. Uh-oh. Doesn't break the wall. Breaks it with super. I think that kills. Yeah.
Yeah. Galanos evening out the game. Oh, we see a backup on round start from Nameless here. Just trying to take some uninstalled space here. A big, what is that, JH or something?
Ooh.
Oh, that's, wow! Oh my god! This guy.
That's a good 60% life already out.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna want to DP out of that. Oh, deflect shielding Bridget out
Ooh.
there. Put yourself into a situation where you can use these absurdly good normals.
You're dead.
Nameless taking game 1.
A seamless transition from defense to offense to defense back to offense. Had it on. He's like, man, I've been locking down Galanos. I know he's trying to twerk.
He does not want to see Galanos oiled up, twerking on it.
I mean, now Galanos has got him in the corner. He's doing tricks on it.
Ooh. It's going to be tough for Nameless to make it out,
twister.
but he really has to maintain this Jealous Rage economy.
Ooh, tries to get the wall slump. Unfortunately, A.B.A gets punted out, but he's still... Like, look at this.
The blocker.
Grab reset, and now he's dead. Oh, uh-oh. I don't know if that's a drop or that's just the American reset, but...
Perfect nonetheless.
They don't mean a thing to Galanos.
Ooh. Galanos winning the round start 50-50 versus A.B.A. Hitting the slide in.
Oh,
the JP. I don't know what that called out, but it shut Nameless down, whatever he was trying to do.
Ooh, the super stuffs the hop kick. Nameless is in a... Uh-oh.
Yeah, Galanos has adapted quick to this. He lost that first game. He doesn't want to see another, like, 20% off of his health bar.
He got ran over that game. Or that, I don't know if to pronounce it.
Wow.
Oh,
I can't believe that 5H didn't
crazy.
connect.
Deceptive amount of active invuln frames on that move.
Oh, the burst and install doesn't quite work at point blank when Galanos is in DP range.
Installs right in the space. He's still got a good chunk of Jr to work with, but after this wall break, it's going to be practically empty.
He's going to wake up with like 10%. This is rough.
Has to not get hit here.
Ooh, the deflect shield out. 5H, but nothing able to follow up because of the...
Ooh, the movement tech. But he has to back up.
Oh, wow. That 2S was almost perfect for that Bridget.
A crazy
approach.
airstyle, though.
I killed.
And Galanos is running away with the game again.
Oh, big 5H from Galanos. Nameless was trying to call out that those whiffed air moves, but Galanos was very close. Here we go. You're back in the mixer right when you get install. Every time, Galanos has not been letting Nameless play the game, which is what you really got to do against A.B.A. She is terrifying.
Just stalls in the air for like a solid 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Nameless added JR.
Oh
Face
my
the
God.
burst! Uh-oh. Galanos is working a Jamba Juice right now. He is firing on all blenders. Where this guy go?
What? He's like right there too. He's not playing the spacing game. He's just right up on Nameless the entire round.
God. All right, let's see if this is really what you have to do against A.B.A. Is waiting out the JR and not letting her play when she's uninstalled.
Yeah. There we go. We got the knockdown. He's just gonna. Oh, 6P out though. Nameless is once again able to get it started, but the wire seeing the throw is gonna deplete the rest of the meter.
And now he's gotta find a way in. I think. Yeah, no. This is gonna hurt.
Nameless getting caught by these double overhead JHs over and over.
Unfortunately, didn't get the wall slump again, but. Oh!
What? What?
What the heck? Maybe it lag issues?
It could be.
Looks like it. Yep.
Seems fine now. Alright, I think we're back in it.
Alright. Putting him immediately back into the Vitamix.
I don't know what's happening. 42 seconds on the clock.
Mind game. This is Evo. This is 6D chess.
It must be. That must be what's happening here.
And now Nameless is back.
The burst bait, but no punish.
Okay, chance. This is a lot of JR.
Scripted cutscene.
And
it might be a desync. It's possible. I don't know what's happening. Everything's really weird.
No, I'm sure everything's epic. Yeah, no, this looks normal. Good.
Okay. We're playing the game now. We're playing the game. Guilty Gear. Okay, key grab. It's A.B.A time. Uninstall.
Here we go. No, this is good.
I don't. Guilty Gear Strive, everybody. Galanos typing in the Discord now.
What's going on?
I don't know.
What are you talking
What's
about?
happening?
I don't know what happened at the end. We had a weird lag spike that I thought we were just gonna wait out, and then
It kicked you out.
no, it didn't kick us out. We finished the round, but I don't know if that was a desync or not.
It's what it kind of looked like it. Like you guys were just sitting still for a long time. I got Nameless says it was lagging on my end and kicked me out.
You guys gotta hurry this setup. I can't keep talking forever.
We can replay that last game.
Yeah, they kind of kicked him out. It was a desync, which is unfortunate. That is pretty annoying. Guilty Gear Strive, bro.
Guilty Gear Strive.
Okay.
The score is 2-1.
It was, yeah, 2-1 Galanos' favor.
Oof.
Oh, the honey is here.
Stop.
All right. We'll be waiting for that. Unfortunately, that does happen every once in a while. I haven't desynced in a while. It's only happened to me once before, actually.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's hard to recognize for a little while when it's happening.
I think I need to leave the room and come back. It looks like on stream, Nameless is still in the room, but I didn't see them on my end.
Yeah, I can see Nameless, but Nameless also said the Strive was lagging on my end and kicked me out. That's what Nameless said. I'm going to re-enter the room. Griffin says, I think you guys need to cancel the tournament.
No. No.
He wants to play a game with me really bad.
No. No.
Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like by disqualification, looks like Nameless is our Midwest Match 11 champion. Give it up.
Congratulations to Nameless! Galanos is still unable to win his own tournament.
Damn.
I hate to see it, but hey, maybe next time, champ. All right.
Alright, let's see it. Here we are, game 4. Galanos is in the lead. Loses the round start 50-50 this time. History has been rewritten.
Yeah! Yeah!
You alright?
Oh, stuff's the 5H, and now you're getting torqued on.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
bud.
working time.
Welcome to the club.
That's how it is, yeah, in the club.
Came to clear world, dead.
Theo's telling you to stop dying.
Ooh, you better hit him with the yoinky splinky.
Oh, here we
The
go.
wires here for the
The
mix
flex
up.
shield out, but the 5H doesn't go through. It was so close. My computer just turned on night mode. Hey, I need to fix that. Okay, there we go.
Just has,
All right.
doesn't have a moment to enter JR from neutral. At any moment, this Bridget can fly in and say this, it's her song. She just starts going at it.
Yeah, I mean, especially with that return yo-yo, it's terrifying. You don't know what to do.
Oh, here we go. Full JR. He's got meter.
Oh, no punish on the Donzai. But the 2H anti-air is going to get Galanos' game started again.
You need to find a gap. There we go.
Oh,
Unfortunately, drops it. Oh, you're... okay.
Oh, Galanos not blocking the quick
Chance.
low.
Chance.
Here we go again. 2P getting
And
wires, need
unfortunately-
another throw.
There we go.
We're still
Guess
in
for your
Jealous Rage
life.
though. Any 4-frame mashup from Nameless could spell the end of Galanos here. Unfortunately, Jealous Rage is
out
going
of
to end.
JR. But
Okay, we're going to see
are
a
making
bunch
a
of
lot.
Jealous Rage built here.
boosh. Not dead. One touch from either player is going to seal this round.
Oh, wow.
three
What a
touches
good
from either
2S
player.
from Nameless, but it's a tad bit
3
early.
touches.
There it goes.
And we have Galanos takes it 3-1 over Nameless.
Right, that time seemed to go through cleanly.
In the clear.
All right. So, good games, Nameless. All right. Next up, we have the final sprint beginning. We have Shark, I guess, and Dastardly, the winner of which will fight Nameless for the privilege of grand finals in the Midwest Mash, the official, most prestigious Midwest bracket. All right.
Wait. Can we get somebody else in here? I only beat.
You don't want to play against Shark?
I only beat him the first time by luck.
Do it again.
Do it again. If you're so confident, you can do it again.
I don't know what about me gave you the confidence. I ran out of slobber. I exuded all my slobber.
No, you got more.
Well,
You're sick. You got
believe.
mucus everywhere.
That's fucking true. Okay, hold on.
Okay. You're good. No more. Oh my god, this guy.
Damn, get this man out of here. Get this man out.
Addicted to coughing on the mic.
Oh,
I
We
can't
need to
seem
get you
to
out of
get
here.
my-
Go.
About to play. I'm
My
gonna.
bracket
go.
display
Do
is
this.
broken. It's not working.
Oh, I can disconnect you. Very interesting.
Is it working now?
Oh, and the coughing stopped. Let's go. That's all it takes. All right, coming into this, we have Dick Dastardly versus Shark, I guess. This is a run back of a match that happened earlier in the bracket. Something that happened off stream, but Dick Dastardly did beat Shark 3-2, knocking him into an early losers bracket, which forced that really good Chdr versus Shark match that we got to witness. All right, first round, very quick, going to Shark. We're going to have to see how this neutral starts to pan out for Dick. 2k after the Fafnir, -3. Probably tried to go for something like heavy slash, trying to call out a backdash. Fortunately, that means they're getting wall broken. Still have burst on the table. Kind of scary here. One more throw is all it takes. There it is. Volcanic
I don't know what
slide
happened.
in.
My overlay doesn't work anymore. I just gotta use the old one, I think.
We're having some technical issues.
I am, yeah.
Alright, far slash coming in with the counter hit on round start, and the dash forward far slash will get the whiff punish on that far slash. Elphelt far slash is a very good, strong, and consistent button, but it does have a little bit of extra end lag to compensate for that. So it's very good to throw out. Scary to do it against somebody like Soul. 2P getting called out by that far slash. Shark coming up, another round up. Burst on the table. Unfortunately, Dick Dastardly down almost half a bar. Will have to play on the defensive until they're ready. Good jump out. Did the jumping P. No grab, but the JP is almost as good. Still asserts that neutral control. Alright, Roman cancel. Gets the grab. You know him. He might go for another. Oh, no RC there. Didn't have it. I was looking at the wrong meter. But the grab to secure the round. Quick 2-0 up for Shark, I guess. We'll have to see if Dastardly is able to force some adaptation here. Alright, 2K far slash coming out. And the mix is starting. We'll have to see if burst comes out. And it does. Forces him in the corner. Dick Dastardly bursts in turn, hoping to get out, but gets put right back in. They're going to eat a combo, but no wall break.
Sorry, I'm still trying to fix this.
Oh, you're good, you're good. I can just keep commentating until you hop back in.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, we got the 50-50. Dick does manage to block it and does the side swap with Bomb Bomb Chocolat. Gets the Oki and side swap in the corner. Does not hit. Shark, I guess, was ready for the mix. But the return to neutral is not what you want to see with this low of health. DP is an option on the table that Dick is obviously respecting, but it's still scary, and backdash does get caught by that very active close slash. Tournament life for Dick Dastardly. Farslash gets low profile by the 2D, and the DP does get shown. That's something that's very important to represent. If you're up 3 games, and you don't have much to lose here. You can lose this round and still have this game on the table. Showing that you're willing to burst, DP, do anything, it's going to be very, very good for your chances overall of taking the set. Even if it takes this first game slightly down. Full screen run up into 5k 2D does get the knockdown, but now starting to box. Might get the kill here. I believe this will be clean hit. Not enough meter, does not secure the kill, does have 50 tension on the table. 6-6 BRC is on the table here, and 2K comes out to secure the victory. A quick 3-0 for Shark, I guess, showing good adaptation from their first set.
GG's.
GG's. Alright, Shark, do not leave. You are a hostage. We are going to throw you up against Nameless. Aren't you excited?
Oops. What the heck?
Alright, we have Shark and Nameless, a classic rivalry. This is a match that we have seen probably 6 or 7 times now, if we don't even count the duplicates in each bracket. First time they met each other, I believe it was at the Midwest Mash 5 or 6. They had a situation where Shark, I guess, 3-0'd Nameless. Nameless lost later on in the bracket, came back into losers, and 3-0'd Shark in turn. And ever since then, it has been a really, really volatile matchup. But that was always with the Geo. I believe this is the first time, or second time, actually, we have seen Nameless come out with the A.B.A against Soul. We'll have to see how this plays out.
Right now, off to a pretty even start. Unfortunately, we've got Jr-less A.B.A stuck in the corner.
Yeah, she's got decent buttons to play around with, especially against Soul, who wants to be up close to you, but man.
When you got baits like that? One more touch! Ooh! Excellent. Your DP just shut it down.
As an A.B.A player yourself, how do you feel about this matchup? Do you have much experience against Souls?
I haven't. I don't really play this game. I haven't played A.B.A in like, I don't know, a couple months.
Okay. I remember you having a clean A.B.A.
Thanks.
But,
and not as clean as this. Like,
yeah, my God,
fucking hitting 70% combo, get back into JR.
I like how Nameless is willing to just empty jump. A lot of A.B.As get really, really trigger happy and just think, oh my god, I have to air dash in at you. Or just like jump in and press JS. But, I mean, Nameless is just willing to hop. They're fast enough. They got time.
And just like that, the rounds are tied. Crazy 5H hit through the gunflame.
5H, no conversion after it. We're gonna go over that in Bob's view and tell Shark, I guess, that gunflame is bad. Who would have thought? Alright, Nameless coming out here, not respecting that DP with the 2D, hoping to catch them, trying to mash or backdash on the overhead, but loses the subsequent neutral interaction, and now we are looking at a positive bonus Soul against a JR-less A.B.A. No longer JR-less. Still JR-less,
Ooh,
okay.
Unfortunately drops the combo, but has a little chunk of JR to play with, but might not get the chance. Oh, here we go.
There we go. That could spell the end.
This is chance. Guess is right. Guess is right on Oki.
Great.
And Shark fights his way out.
Is that 1-0 or what?
I think that's 1-0.
Okay.
It's 1-0, I believe. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Shark is playing on fire.
All right, Shark coming out here with that far slash pressure. 6P to try to call out the far slash, but unfortunately, or fortunately if you're on Shark's team here, the slight delay results in a whiff punish. Now we're looking at a really, really strong meter situation for Shark here. Forcing the 50-50 off the Bandit Bringer, gets the side swap with the JK, and back in the corner. The counter hit for game here.
Ooh, it's not even a guess for a guy like this. He knows.
No, he is willing to go for grabs. He will go for him until you show that you're willing to jump.
This guy can pick up off of anything.
Alright, we do have not a clean hit on the Fafnir, but we still got the Soul Corner pressure coming out. This is going to be scary. Unless you get a hit and suddenly you're the best character in the game.
He's afraid to press a button because, I mean, when you're doing RPS against Shark, I guess, like, it's scary, man. Even when you are Jealous Rage A.B.A.
Yeah, you're like, well, you gotta...
Full meter.
You gotta guess when he's gonna DP, you gotta guess when he's gonna far slash, and all of those have such good reward for him. Oh my god, he didn't even want a DP, he just wanted out.
That's not that's dead! Yo!
They did buff the damage on clean hit. They made it slightly more on clean hit, and on off hit, it's slightly less.
Wow.
So you're able to secure the kill with stuff like that, and it is stupid.
That's Guilty Gear.
2S coming out, don't even need to be in the air for that to work. We're not going to see the wall break unless you RC and go into another key grab. And we have a full Jealous Rage A.B.A. in neutral. DP, doesn't matter if it's in the air or on the ground, 2S will beat it. That disjoint is crazy.
Key grab super, force the issue.
Yeah.
Guess for game.
Unfortunately, Shark not jumping on reaction eats it and is very minus.
Yeah, you don't want to. You're not. You know, no need for a hero burst.
Yeah, friendly PSA to all of our players out there: if you are blocking or you're in neutral and you see that projectile super come out from A.B.A., just know that if you sit on the ground in FD or just regular block, you're going to be minus a bajillion. You're way less minus if you block it in the air. You can
actually not minus at all if you block it in the air.
Yeah. Are you plus?
I think you're even.
Okay, yeah. It's enough that if you have a DP, you can definitely force a DP. Sometimes I even 5k out of there.
It depends on how fast your character jumps. It gives it a couple frames.
Not a standardized jump timing in this game?
Huh?
I thought it was all standardized. I thought it was 3-frame jump squats, universal.
No, Nago's is like 5.
Oh, Nago sucks. Dang.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Might be his super jump is 5, but his regular jump is slower than average too.
I wonder if that's like especially unique to him, or if that's something that varies a lot across the cast.
Yeah, Potts is similar. I know Amelia has an exceptionally good one. Jealous Rage A.B.A. might have a good one too. I'm not sure. Chip has a good one. Like they're faster to get off the ground.
All right,
that might be dead. Oh, never mind.
A.B.A. coming out here. Unfortunately, the commentator's curse does take hold, and Shark is now dead. All right, what's that? 2-1 Shark's favor?
Yes.
And it's clawing back. This set's not over.
That's so right. Choosing between a paper cut, a gun, and a second gun is Strive RPS. That is so, like if they choose strike, you die. If you grab, you take like 5%. Oh no.
Nameless is turning it up this. And now, and now he's getting turned up. Going. Oh yeah, just get me right in there. Infinite mix.
Counter hit, tries to bait the burst.
Ooh, that's the classic.
Oh, look how scared they were to go into that. They went straight into backdash, air dash back. They really thought Shark was going to be pressing his advantage whenever they did that really risky Jealous Rage install in neutral. But fortunately, that hesitation cost them the Jealous Rage meter and possibly the round.
Shark has been doing a really good job of whenever Nameless just raw installs like this, just keeping them at bay, and now that this JR is going to run out, even if they get a hit.
Yeah, it's so bad here. Going for that jump bait, though, whenever JR is going out, gives Nameless the time to actually recognize what's going on. Now, this is going to be unfortunate. I think this is going to wall break. No, it's not, but you will lose the Jealous meter regardless.
Oh, this is rough. He's getting twerked on. Gloves open.
Wait.
And here we go.
Jealous
That's
race has
JR.
begun.
That's meter.
This round is suddenly A.B.A favored.
Yes, there we go. You're not dead. Wall break actually saved you.
So good. What are we gonna see?
One hit from either player could run. Uh-oh.
Oh, the YRC out. The Jealous rage uninstall.
Oh, forces the uninstall.
No!
Oh, it sapped us right at the edge of the range to finish it. What a nail biter.
My God.
You gotta play this guy.
That's risky. It would really bet it all.
All right. Coming into grand finals, Shark, I guess, making a hell of a loser's run this today. Unfortunately, I feel bad, but I have to put him down like old Yeller. Never feels good, but sometimes you just gotta take him out back, show him what's what.
Get him with that gun and second gun.
Yeah, for real. Bridget doesn't have any, unfortunately. She's only got paper cuts.
She's got... I feel like she's got, like, butcher knife. It's like a bunch of them.
Yeah, maybe a bunch of knives, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, they're small knives. They're pocket knives.
No.
Swiss Army.
I saw that fucking 80% combo you were doing.
No.
No, you didn't. No.
No. That wasn't me.
I dropped it.
All right. Goodbye, my friends.
Goodbye.
And hello to the grand... What is this?
It's his grand finals with Galanos and winners and Shark and losers.
Wow. It's the chance for Galanos to win his own tournament.
It is. It will be the second time.
Here he goes.
Gold burst so soon. He does not want to play this Soul Badguy game. Look at him. Safe jump. 2K.
Look.
Oh, here it comes. No RC. I would have liked to see it. It wouldn't have been good for him, but it would have been cool.
The walk-up aura farming in BRC? Baits the DP, yeah, unfortunately walks into that 2K. DP out. Everything's coming on Bridget.
It really is. Look at him. Oh! Wow.
Ooh,
just canceling the roll right in the middle there.
That is a big DP.
Who let Jin win? True. Alright. Oh, we're going back. The corner carry. Oh, but the whiff on the JD, unfortunately. We won't be seeing a wall break from that. That would have been nice. The strike throw game has begun.
Trimble OTG pickup, and now...
Oh, the big 2H. He's got to burst that.
Was that the first round of the first game?
That was the first round of the first game.
I think I blacked out. Okay. Oh, we're back in.
Lock in. One more. Alright, we're playing this air game here with Galanos, baiting out the 6P from Shark and then knocking him out of something with the Roger Super, but that air throw is so well played.
Trying to keep Galanos in this corner, but these cheeks cannot be contained.
Absolutely not. He is just
what a fucking combo.
Yeah.
Corner to corner now.
Corner to corner with set play. An asterisk.
Uh-oh.
Here we are. Ooh. The trade on the JS, unfortunately, leads to Shark's death. We got the classic Bridget pressure going here. 5H, 5H, blue wild assault.
That's nasty.
Another safe jump. Ooh, and we
Blocks
got
the
the burst.
We're on route for a perfect round from Galanos. If he can keep this mix going.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that was a misinput or what, but random Rock the Baby does not quite reach Shark. Galanos actually blocking that Bandit Bringer. That was impressive.
And now Shark is taking this pressure to the bank.
He absolutely is. That
Evened
corner
up
to
the
corner.
life lead. H the YRC. We've got full meter on Shark, I guess, and this is
Oh no, the drop, but we're fine. We're
going
fine.
to kill.
The RC to pick it up. Shark take game 1 against Galanos.
Sure.
Ooh, Bandit Bringer over that Bridget button. It's pretty hard to find an option that actually beats that button. 6P often loses to Bridget's 5H.
Immediately good adaptation from Shark, I guess. Fucking shuts down that mid-screen pressure, and now Galanos is playing with a sliver of life.
For real. We see one good DP out of Shark, he might die.
Especially with this 100 meter on wet deck. BRC Aura Farm.
Why is that an Aura Farm? It's good. It's a good option.
Giggles. Hey, just doing it for the shits and giggles. Oh, can you not RC out of that anymore?
No, they took away DPRC. Because there's a god. But then they also made DPs throw invulnerable because there's no god.
And you're mixed.
Oh, alright. Bursting out of that after eating most of it. And it seems to work out to clean it Fafnir. Oh my god.
Now that is fucking damage, ladies and
Tyrant
gentlemen.
Rave. What was even the starter for that?
I don't know. I feel like a far slash.
I don't. It was like some random airhead. It felt like. I don't know. We can go back and look at it.
He's getting mixed now. YRC
He takes
to
the
get out.
YRC, the gun flame once again.
Full screen against Bridget is not where you want to be, but he works his way in. The Galanos is taking the lead back on this, taking control of the neutral now. This might be it. Yeah.
Duel 3. Ooh. Galanos,
Boosh,
unfortunately,
boosh,
his
boosh.
JS it did not quite connect. And now he's stuck in the corner versus Soul Badguy. But he 2Ks out on the Fafnir. Blocking all of that. Oh wow, both 5Hs completely with him.
What a conversion!
All right, we're blocking low, but just once, not twice.
Getting these paper cuts in.
Good they are.
And here comes the knife.
There it is. We're gonna see the RC this time? No. I like the RC on it a lot because the bear stays, you know? She gets to do whatever. Oh, the back throw incident. Here it comes. 100 meter from Galanos, though. He has plenty to work with to get his pressure started back up. The deflect shield, unfortunately, did not push him far enough. And Galanos was able to 5H his way out.
Galanos up. Okay, is that 1-1?
1-1
Wow.
in grand finals.
Wow.
Ooh, huge 2H from Galanos here.
He is taking a flight.
Wow. Yeah,
Moving
Galanos
right
has
back
been he's been telling. Wow, look at this. This is crazy.
Whoa! Now if that's not an Aura Farm, I don't know what it is. You didn't have to do all that.
Another huge 2H from him. Oh no, but he drops the combo. But it was a reset actually.
That's
So
an
left
American
right.
reset.
Oh, that
It's
left
an American
right.
reset. And doesn't the corner does not. Nice round.
He did it. Wow.
Yippee.
Here we go.
This is rough.
We're out though. Is that
Right
a far
there,
slash
and
out?
now he's pressing far slash.
He is mashing that button.
Far slashing for his life does
Ooh.
not want to get worked on anymore, and now
This could be death. Oh
No.
no, this input though. It's supposed to be an HDP for sure, but he still finds another opportunity in
that's
the
alright.
scramble.
Puts a hole directly into Galanos' chest with that Tyrant Rave. Rounds are tied. Neither player presses a button on round start. How respectful.
Yeah, both players
Galanos
know
with
that
this frame.
it's a terrifying game to be under the other's pressure.
No burst or meter on the side of Shark, I guess. Has to hold this.
There's the DP.
Ooh! DP gets baited. Wall broken.
Oh my god. Shark broke the third place curse.
It's true.
Now the question is Galanos going to be able to break the second place curse?
It'd be funny. It'd be so funny if he lost. But he is up 2-1 here, so it's going to be quite tough
Ooh.
for Shark. He would have to win 2 more and then reset the bracket and do it again. But it's possible. He has shown
He
is
does.
a
He did
capable
already
fighter.
get his birthday.
Yeah,
Oh
letting
my god,
DPs
he's dead.
fly.
He's dead. Oh, the drop.
Trying to bait the burst.
Galanos wants this burst so bad. I've seen 3 burst baits.
Which is crazy because he's always so critical when somebody burst baits. He's like, you shouldn't have been doing that. But there
I mean,
he is.
he's right.
There he is.
He's left a bunch of damage and pressure on the table.
There's the burst. In a perfectly safe situation too.
You couldn't backdash away from all the far slashes, and now you are dead.
He did get the burst though. That's pretty important.
Ooh, whiff punish on the Bandit Bringer. Shark, I guess, is keeping up this pressure.
Whoa, and
Now it's his turn to work! They're playing his song!
They are playing a song.
He dead.
Boosh! Boosh! Only a sliver. Now, it is possible.
Oh, the 2K out.
no.
Shark evening it up, 2-2. Moving into game 5 of Grand
Here's the
Finals.
question.
Galanos versus Shark.
Will Shark find his own way, or will Galanos be able to pull from the town inside him for some inspiration?
That's pretty fucking awesome.
He's calling upon the town for the spirit bomb.
Uh-oh. They're playing Mr. Brightside now. Here it comes. Oh. Shark, I guess, is like, bro, turn that shit off. I'm getting in there. Boosh, book.
Uh-oh. Oh, the
Good
jump over to
press.
5H is
Ooh.
going to be Galanos' death.
Reset point here for Shark, I guess.
It is, yes.
Fighting for this reset.
Oh
The
my
gold
God.
burst.
Oh!
Getting it started. He's going to build his meter, get some burst back. Galanos
Doesn't
still
manage to
kind of
snipe
cornered, but
Galanos.
he's finding his way out. There we go. He's got it
turning the
That's a
started.
good combo with the returnio, yo. Gonna opt
What
for the wall
a
break with the meter.
conversion.
Oh, wall
Oh!
break.
But he's broken out into the
Convert.
corner
Ooh.
himself!
Oh, gets hit by the second hit of the 2S.
Don't burst, Shark.
Ooh.
Don't burst.
up.
Don't
Oh.
burst. All
He
right.
fucked it up.
Hits him with that fuck off.
Knock him
Oh,
down.
we're
Close
back
slash.
at
Oh, yeah,
5H.
they're playing Cardi B.
Oh, no! We're going to see a
yeah.
reset here.
No!
Yep, it's gonna be a reset.
All right. Moving into game 6. Grand Finals. 0-0. Shark and Galanos.
Just
They moved right back into it. They didn't even back out. Oh, I have to push the... There you go.
Shark has shown some amazing adaptation now. Just sort of running it down whenever Galanos has that yo-yo out. He says, I'm going to force you to interact with me. I'm not going to
it's
play by your
working.
terms, but now Galanos says, hey, bro, I can't even hear you. I'm in a trance to play my song. I got my mix, putting you in the blender. Uh-oh. I'm a door-to-door salesman for Vitamix.
DP calling it right here. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Galanos just taking it. He has under tension, full burst. He doesn't want to spend it. Backdoor into the corner. All right.
That was a clean round from Galanos. Fuck off! Okay, they are trading blows.
They are, but none of them have led to much. We're still playing a pretty crazy neutral game here. Running across the whole screen to chase Bridget down, but he finally got her pinned down on the corner.
Boosh! Excellent grab.
Ooh,
Excellent
we're
grab.
in the
We're playing
mixer.
Fighter 6.
Oh!
We're playing Fighter 6, baby. Boom!
The conditioning. Throw, strike. As soon as he couldn't take another throw.
Okay.
I know that nigga Shark is nervous out of his mind.
I don't think so. Check this.
Look at him. He's stalwart.
No, he is. He's
I know he
playing
is.
out of his mind, but
He's
his heart is pounding right now.
He's
and
chilling.
It's on game 2.
He's chilling.
Or
He's
it's
not
on
listening
game
to
1.
this. He's not listening to us say that he's nervous because he's not nervous.
Oh my
He's
god,
like-
Galanos!
he's like,
Oh,
my
the
God.
reset!
But Shark gets hit. instead of
What a
blocking,
conversion.
and just does not kill. But this is a good situation for Galanos. Even though Shark is about to build burst, he's gonna build it.
He's got burst and meter.
Oh,
See
but
if
he
he can-
uses
Oh!
deflection into YRC. He said, "Get the fuck off of me!"
Fortunately, those. Okay. Flex shields have not been working out for him.
He's
this
just running it down. It's working. Galanos is he's running. He's terrified. The 6P on the roll. Oh my
If it
god.
was me,
Fuck
if it was
off!
me, he cancels that roll out of the
Boosh, boosh.
midfield like a JK to catch my 6P.
Boosh.
But since it's Shark, he was like, he's not gonna 6P.
Yeah. Why would he?
Oh, Shark's kind of scared now though. Now that he knows it's just one hit. He's playing it safe.
Ooh, footsies. And uh-oh.
He was for sure gonna wild throw as soon as he got
Oh,
there.
yeah.
No
Here we
way
go.
he wasn't.
Noosh. Oh! To run up, stop to whiff punish? That's nasty.
Galanos just has to find a way to stop him. Shark is just holding W right now, and it's working perfect. Look at
he's
this.
me fucking him. Look at this.
He just can't get him out. Two
Gunflame to
gunflames.
stop the yo-yo, and then a second one to actually stop.
He said, Galanos, call gunflame bad one more time. See what happens. Oh,
yeah.
oh.
You're not gonna want to let that happen to you.
Oh, the side swap in the overhead. But
Except
he fails to
no
pick up.
meter.
Shark evening it out once again, 1-1 in the reset.
Dude, what a fucking set. Oh my god. Dude, this tournament's so competitive when I'm not playing. I'm sorry. I apologize.
This guy.
Sorry. That was
Somebody's got to calm him down. Didn't you just lose yesterday?
Yeah, somebody get Eddie to enter.
Shark just holding against this Bridget pressure. It doesn't matter to him at all. He's taking a little chip damage, but he's not letting Galanos find a hit.
He blocked it all, and he's running in. Here we go.
Oh, no!
no.
DP,
Even
unfortunate.
though Galanos does this 2H punish every time, and I think that's not a very high damage punish. I think it would be better if you
Kill?
Post slash. What if he charged us?
That would. I don't think. I think Soul's DP is too fast for that.
Oh. Kai can have it happen to him.
He definitely can.
Fuck off. I don't know if it's a swing for the fences. Give him counter hit for it.
Dude,
It's
Shark just
counter hit
keeps
after
getting
counter hit.
hit by these 2 H's, though.
There has not been a single non-counter hit starter.
That is actually true.
Brrr. Positive bonus, got meter.
Safe
These are
jump,
looking
high,
nice.
low. Uh-oh. All right, Galanos bringing it to set point. Hashtag real.
Will he be able to do it? Or will Shark, I guess, be able to tie up this set? Uh-oh. Shark, I guess, not having trouble, even though he's able to barrel down Galanos. Galanos has been able to actually punish him for doing so. Turning the set back around. And I mean, we're en route to another perfect.
Uh-oh. We're thrown into the corner here. Trying to bait the burst as much as he can while keeping the...
What?
No!
What?
No!
Why does that work that way?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh. 2 counter at 5Hs in a row. Oh, the 6P though on the far slash. Shark is still in this.
Oh,
He just has to find his way over to Galanos. Oh no.
It's like playing against a zoner that fucking puts you in the blender right at the end.
It's a lot like that. Ooh! The backdash making Galanos' 5H whiff there. He finds a far slash, but he doesn't confirm it. 6H Fafnir backdash trying to catch Shark bashing. YRC back into the corner. Oh, another misconfirm on the close slash. Oh no, the 5H Abari. This could be it. The burst back into the corner though. Galanos finding a jump out and a Roger dive, but a beautiful 6 feet from Shark once again doesn't get a pickup.
Boosh. Here we go. Come on,
Oh
Shark.
no!
Come on, Shark.
No! Okay,
No,
got this.
it's not over. It's not over.
Oh.
GG's.
3-1
Congratulations,
Galanos.
Galanos.
Okay, here's the thing. I know both of these
Derfla left. Derfla
heart rates
joined.
are like 350 right now.
Holy shit!
How about both of you were nervous as shit in that set? That was a nail biter.
Dude.
I was being very nice to both of you in this while you were playing.
Game
Thank
8.
you. Thank you.
You said that he would have beaten you if he was playing, but not to mention it.
I didn't say that, but
He
that
did
is
say
kind of
that.
what I said.
He actually
but
did
that's not
say
what I
that.
said.
You said you would have beaten us?
He
Yeah,
did.
that's not exactly.
He said the
exactly
bracket's
what he
so
said.
interesting when he doesn't enter.
Wait, but you weren't here to.
That's really,
Why didn't you then?
I was
Discuss.
eating with my brother. My brother's birthday. I had to get dinner.
It's my brother's birthday.
What you briefcase?
Hey, don't make him laugh. It hurts.
All right.
Oh my
Here is our special event for tonight, everybody. First, I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting the scene. We had a hell of a bracket today. We have all our commentators in chat right now, or in the voice chat. Derfla, what was your favorite set that was streamed tonight that does not include one of your own?
I think it was grand finals. That was crazy.
Okay. That was crazy. God damn, I do not like fighting Shark. Dick, did
Yeah.
you watch many that weren't your own?
Yeah.
What was your favorite of the night?
Sorry, I gotta look to see which ones that Dastardly. Oh wait, no. Shit. All the ones that Dastardly versus Derfla. I thought that one went pretty good.
Okay, well, that is your own, but we will take it. And Jeezy, did you have a favorite set of the night?
The only one that I watched start to finish. Actually, I really did like grand finals, even though I didn't watch it start to finish. I tuned in when it was 1-1 in set 1, but that was a good set. It was pretty nerve-wracking. Every time you would get a big lead, and I'm like, dude, it's not over till it's over. And then you get
It's
into the
never
corner,
over.
you block one close slash, and I'm like, ooh. And then you block the second one, and I'm like, ooh. And then you backdash, and you get hit by the third one, and it's like, oh. Oh, no.
That shit was rough. It was rough. And then I realized in the second set, I was like, wow, I'm interacting. Why am I interacting? Like, I've not backdashed nearly enough.
Dude, he was hitting you with the Hawk down a Doom over and over. There were so many times you would backdash twice, and he'd just be on your ass the whole time. I'm like, bro, oh my god, it's fucking terrifying.
And
So
if
you press the backdash button again, and they just keep running, it's like, oh, fuck.
and I just want to say my favorite set of the night that was not my own. I think Shark, I guess, versus Chdr was a great set, but I really think that Nameless and Jembo was my
True.
favorite. That was a good set.
Unironically, my favorite one, but it wasn't.
I do have one last thing that I want to do. We are starting up a new thing where I want to get some more community involvement on top of the commentary, where I have invited Requiem, somebody who has played in a lot of these Midwest Mashes and has commentated for quite a few of them as well. I just want to have them on for a quick interview, ask them about how they play, the state of the scene, what matches they liked, and a couple things about like how they feel they play, their game plan, and how they are planning on improving at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and migrate over to Bracket Hangout. And Derfla, it's okay if you didn't have 2 questions since this was a last minute sort of addition. But we'll go ahead and move to Bracket Hangout and I'll at Requiem.
All right.
Derfla moved to Bracket Hangout. Galanos 09 moved to Bracket
my
Hangout.
This guy, you can't stop
Dick
yourself.
Dastardly
What do you want?
moved to Bracket Hangout.
All
Cheese
right.
moved to Bracket Hangout.
Jimbo! Yeah!
Jembo 0721 joined.
All right.
Requiem
Everybody
Zip
hush,
joined.
we need structure. Structure, I say.
There's
All
no
right.
such thing here.
Requiem, how you feeling about your bracket today?
Not the best, but I am improving. I'm trying really hard to like stick out Venom, and he's a hard character, but I'll get there.
Okay. I know that you've been showing up really consistently for the last couple of weeks. Do you have, what do you think is like, do you attend any other locals on a weekly basis other than this one?
Yeah, actually, I TO for a weekly and bi-weekly strive bracket here in Rolla as a part of the Fighting Game Club.
Okay, that's sick. And that's a weekly bracket. What day do you have those on?
They're on Monday nights, and then we also have them on alternate Fridays.
Okay. Well, based off both that and Midwest MASH, I'm sure you've gotten a lot of experience in with a lot of different characters. What do you think your biggest takeaway from, we'll call it a season, from this season of the Midwest MASH and your own bracket has been?
Honestly, I'm just really proud of how much I've improved, because I think this is definitely the quote-unquote season, like semester, that I've improved the most just in the shortest amount of time. Like, we've been here 10 weeks, and then if you compare my gameplay from the first week to this week, it's like a completely different player.
Oh, yeah. And I do want to try to narrow that down, kind of get an idea of where you feel you stand. How would you describe your game plan as of right now? How would you describe yourself as a player?
I think I play for the mix a lot. I have trouble sticking to zoning a lot, where I'll just like end up getting bored and jump in for no reason. I think right now the biggest thing I struggle with is getting that first like meaningful knockdown into a mix-up.
Yeah. Yeah, that can be a hard part of the game. But in relation to that, if that's where you're struggling, do you have any plans or have you given any thought about how you're working to improve on that, or like anything specific you've really wanted to hone in on in the coming few weeks?
I'm definitely working on my patience in neutral. That's the biggest thing right now. I think it'll help me a lot in all regards.
All right. And whenever you say patient, what do you mean? Do you mean like choosing less committal options, maybe just being willing to sit still and not do
Gibler
anything, or let's try to iron that down a little bit. What do you think? Can you give me a little bit more?
So I would say all of the above there. Venom has an issue with H Stinger where if it gets jumped over, it's insanely laggy. So I need to make sure I'm actively watching my opponent and not picking those super committal options that just get blocked or immediately punished.
Okay. I'm going to be looking forward to seeing how your Venom does in the coming couple weeks. I feel like the character has a lot of room to be explored.
So I would definitely agree. I think I've come a long way just in this 1 week, so we'll see what next week brings.
Only was so joined.
Oh, yeah. And less in relation to gameplay, more in relation to the scene itself. I know that you've done a lot of commentary, and I want to thank you for being so involved with that. It's been awesome having you. And I'm just curious about how you feel about like interactions in the scene. For example, I have it in my head that, Nameless and Shark are a rivalry that I view. Do you have any prominent rivalries between other players that you kind of follow or you like to watch every bracket?
Loki, I definitely get the Shark, I guess, and Nameless. Like, that always goes hard. I think one personally that I have is me versus FrienemyStand, because we play all the time, and it's usually pretty close. Like, if not in the sets, then in the rounds.
Okay. Yeah, I think we streamed one of your sets versus FrienemyStand. I'm pretty sure that was pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to do another one of those VOD reviews. Well, next time you have them, you'll have to request, and we'll make sure to get that on.
It's all right.
Yeah, and in regards to yourself, so that's obviously the rivalry you feel like, or rather, sorry, I misphrased this. That's the rivalry that you feel like yourself have, you and FrienemyStand. Are there any other rivalries other than like Shark and Nameless that you've really been honing in on?
Honestly, you and Jeezy always have insanely hype sets, like every week.
I wasn't even there this week.
I know.
This dude's dodging me.
Terrified.
Really, it's kind of difficult to get super consistent sets just because we have so many new people joining all the time.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially in those first 7, I think we had kind of repeat sets going on, but as soon as we broke 16, we've got 10 new people last week. We're at 20 this week. It's hard. But do you feel like you have good potential? What do you think, how much do you feel like you can improve in like the coming month, you say? Do you think you could, what's the best placing, or what are you aiming for?
So I'm definitely aiming for at least a top 4. I think I can definitely do better. It really just depends on, how much time I really get to practice, because school can just take over my life sometimes, which happens.
Yeah. And I completely understand that. I do want to open the floor. I know we have a lot of people here. Does anybody else have any like specific questions about
Yes.
Requiem? All right, go ahead and go.
Yes, Requiem. Hey, how tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
Dude, what's your number? Are you single?
Okay, get out of here. All right. Anybody else have any
Dastardly.
questions?
Left.
It's going. That's funny.
And I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to ask a question. If you guys don't, that's okay, but I do want to make it a thing where if you have anything that you want to say to the scene or any topics that you really focus on, I want to give you a couple minutes to talk about them. I'm thinking 3 to 5 minutes. Do you have anything in particular that like I haven't brought up, or you're worried that somebody else won't bring up, that you'd really like to talk about?
Just one thing. If you don't mind me plugging Rala out real quick here.
I was
Yeah.
about to mention that.
Yeah, my guy.
So yeah, if you don't know, Rala out, April 26th in Rala. Come play. Ooey Gooey has already registered, so if you want good competition, we'll have it.
Okay.
He's the GOAT!
Absolutely. Grant, I do actually have a question for you. Obviously a little biased now that we're on the topic of Rala out. It's a really, out in Rala, we don't really get to see a lot of the STL guys and a lot of the people in the Midwest Smash people in person. So is there anything you're looking forward to specifically come Rala out where we get everyone in person?
Just good offline games. Sometimes the internet can be a little goofy. There's no issue with that when we're on LAN.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a run back of the last Rala out, especially whenever Shark wiped me and Jeezy's faces on the floor. I'm ready for the run back.
Oh yeah, you think Shark's insane online. Offline, he's even better.
I know
Dude,
he's
that
so
guy's a monster.
so scary. Derfla, do you have any questions that you'd want to ask Requiem?
What's your favorite matchup?
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that is a good question. I might have to give the Testament answer, because I'm not super familiar with Venom yet.
I figured.
Honestly, I might have to give it to, like, Soul.
Soul?
Just because,
No.
you get blown up super hard in that matchup, but, like, there's thrill in outskilling a Soul like that.
True. Your set against Shark where you went 2-3 and almost took it? That was hype.
Exactly.
You're getting questions in the Twitch chat.
Am I?
Oh, let's pull up the Twitch chat.
They're not very
I don't know.
insightful, but they are
Oh,
questions.
dear God.
I don't know if I should answer these.
I don't know if you should
Yeah,
either, but
go.
I just wanted to let you know that there are questions available.
What
Yeah,
is
if
your least favorite matchup?
Original.
Least favorite's Potemkin, hands down. I despise that character.
And who in the Midwest Mash are you most afraid of playing on a weekly basis? Like, who are you praying to not fight?
Honestly, I'm not really afraid of anybody because, like, if I get my ass handed to me, then I've got a lot to learn from that set. And if I play well, then I play well. Like, it just kind of take it where I can go.
All right, and then a more optimistic version of the question: who do you want to fight the most? Who do you, whenever you sign up and register, you're like, oh, I hope I fight this person.
Okay, there was the chance this week, but I ended up losing. I have never played you in one of these brackets.
Wow.
Me?
That's
We've
crazy.
never fought?
No, we haven't. In my recent memory, no, we haven't.
Oh, shit. Don't worry, I'll do a little bit of bracket rigging. I'm kidding. But we'll get the chance. We'll 100% get the chance. Yeah, well, thank you. If we have no other questions, definitely want to plug Rala out. I know I'm taking a couple of my buddies in my car with me. I know that Jared, the Meme D3, is also taking a couple people in their car. So I think we'll have a pretty good-sized squad out there. So if anybody else wants to come out, we can start up a third carpool.
Hey, Louis, colonization of Rala.
I got a quick
We got a flag.
St. Louis flag. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Here's how we win. Against Uwe, me, Galanos, Derfla, Django, and Nameless all pool our stocks. So he has to beat all of our heads.
What if we just, like, punched him in the mouth?
I'm telling you right now.
You hit the parking lot and
He can't take us all.
You can't. You go. You're gonna beat the shit out of you.
I'm telling you, let's go right now.
All funny games.
As
It's
the
never
resident
gets heard.
expert.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, absolutely.
As the resident
We're not gonna
expert
beat
on
up the
Wii
Wee
Chewy
Chewy Snickers.
can absolutely
Well, we are
beat
in the
them.
game, but we're not gonna beat them up in real
That
life.
will work, but
Have you tried that theory?
no,
You touched
it just is not fit.
What's not good?
No.
I will let you guys in on a little bit of a Rollo rule that nobody knows about. If you challenge somebody to an emergency best of 37, they're legally obligated to accept. So just like do that.
Best of 37.
So we can filibuster him into DQing out of grands.
It's actually a filibuster.
We disguise
You
it
can't
as
filibuster
like,
grand
helping
finals.
We disguise it as helping
There
him
was-
practice or like running friendlies, and we just play 700 matches against him, all of us, and then tire him out.
Yeah. Wow.
There was a little hint. The subtitle for All Out 2 was Emergency Best of 37.
I remember that. I didn't know what it
that
meant
takes
though.
me back, man.
Damn.
We normally base them off of like some random thing that happened the last semester.
I see.
Like this time we have Wi-Fi of the gods because last time for some reason the Ethernet despised us and we couldn't get it to work for that semester. So stream was eating it, and we fixed it now, so we're back.
Yep.
Right. Well, I do want to thank everybody again for coming out. Obviously, our scene is not a scene without the people in it. I know that we have some hiccups along the way, and this is a pretty informal event, but I seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for participating. I hope we can keep on seeing you guys every week. And I think if I manage to actually post the bracket on time, we might break 30 this week. I'm excited to see how
hell
big
yeah.
That'd be
How
awesome.
many did you have this week?
20.
We got 20, and I posted it this morning at like 9:30.
I know Solrig's probably gonna be back next week. I'm not gonna be, I don't think. So
Damn. Jembo, how could
do
you?
got-
what's up?
How could you? You abandoned us in our time of need.
Ah.
Damn.
Truthfully, it's a D&D thing.
Oh no, that's valid. That's so fucking valid. Love me some D&D.
I
But,
compromised and said every other Sunday.
Well, Requiem, thank you for taking some time and letting us grill you with a couple questions.
Yeah, no problem. It's fun.
Prior to the next interview, I'm going to try to make this a weekly thing. I have made a form where you can put your name in, and I'm just going to be looking at the past results of the last week to find who would be most interesting to interview. But after I do interview one person, I'll be taking your name off the list. So what that does is it makes sure that we get through everybody, but it lets us keep up with the time zone. If somebody has a really breakout week, we can definitely select them and talk to them and have them talk and get interviewed whenever they're having that moment of progress. I think that is a good way to make sure that A, everybody gets a chance, and B, we keep it interesting and have like fresh topics to talk about.
631,562
we can
joined.
definitely have you on again. I would probably give it about a month just so we can get 4 other people in. But after we get this ironed out, I have a like set in stone question list. I would love to have you back on, and we can maybe get a little bit more of a structure.
631,562 left.
And if there's nothing else, again, thank you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna go eat some ice cream.
Let's go.
Grant, I got one more question if you would like to.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you could change one thing about Venom, I know you're Mr. Venom. If you could change one thing about that character, what would it be? In Strive.
I want old Q5 input back. I don't like the DP input. I miss the half circle forward.
When like XX?
No, Q5 was only an Xrd.
Is that true?
As someone that has played Venom in both XX and Xrd, I can't.
Yeah, he didn't have that in XX.
Yeah.
He had
Q5 was
Dubious Curve.
blue in Xrd.
Oh, he was
And it
just
was-
stingering him to get the better ball. Okay.
Well, he also had a reverse
Oh,
DP input
Dubious
that would put like an electric ball down. Like Venom's had some crazy mechanics.
Dubious
over the years.
curve might as well be Q5. Come on.
Someone had a really good question in chat that I want to ask real quick. Someone said, "Why do you keep playing the game?"
Because I have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
That is a good question. I think they meant it sarcastically, but if like asked unironically,
That is
a
an
great
unironically
question.
good question. Like, why do we play this game?
I fucking love this game.
Yeah,
It's so funny, dude. I love this game.
I think most of us will boil it down to that.
It's a
Requiem, do you
social
come from a
event.
sporting background.
Actually, no. I come from a just general fighting game background.
Okay, how old
It's-
were you when you started playing fighting games?
Oh, I was like 6 or 7. I played them with my dad. Like when the Mortal Kombat arcade collection came out, I was playing that in the basement with my dad, like almost on a nightly basis. It's like
Dinso left.
fighting games have been a part of my life for about as long as I can remember.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not somebody who has played it for that long. I remember going over. It was also Mortal Kombat was my first fighting game too, but I was young. And I would only play it at my buddy's house. And he was so athletic. He was like, "Let's go outside." I was like, "No, I'm gonna beat Shao Kahn or whatever his name is," and got my ass kicked.
That's so real. Shao Kahn in the old Mortal Kombat games did not mess around.
Dude, I could not beat the like story mode final boss. It was such a bitch. Ooh. But yeah, let's see if we have any other good questions in the Twitch chat before we call it a wrap. Yeah, blah blah blah. Blah blah. Now that was the best one.
Giza joined.
You don't think that Shark's question's good?
I was kind of debating answering it.
Okay, yeah. Is Venom the coolest gay person in fiction?
I would say so. I mean, you see any other gay person slinging balls like Venom does?
Is he officially gay?
It's a good question. Are you kidding
It
me?
is.
Come on.
It is up to interpretertion, but I don't think there's anybody on this earth
There's
that would
no
tell you no.
interpretations to be made in in the other direction.
A lot of balls.
There's a lot of balls and a lot of Zato. We're just gonna
It's a
leave it at
lot of-
that.
Have you seen his line when Elphelt beats him in Xrd?
What is
Yeah.
it?
When
The
Elphelt
instinct
when
kill.
Elphelt beats every male character, she fantasizes about what it would be like for that guy to be her husband. When Elphelt beats Venom, she's like, "If you were my husband, what do you mean you don't want a wife?"
No.
Really make
confirmation. Our gay representation in this game goes crazy.
This is true.
But yeah, you guys can keep on hanging out if you want, but I am going. I'm hungry as hell. I'll
Take
peace
care.
out. I'll see y'all next week.
See ya.
Great tournament as always.
Have a great one, man.
Requiem.
Galanos009 left.
You said you played Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah.
Do you know? I want to say it was.
I'm
4.
gonna go give
What was-
Griffin aftercare.
Yeah,
Oh, hell
he needs us.
G's
What was
left.
the one that was like a pseudo arena fighter that had weapons?
Gibler left.
All right, Griffin's gonna kill me. So thanks for watching, everybody.